but you and I are in the building. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Mondays, baby boy, baby girl. I'm in the building. I'm so excited. It is Monday, February 20th. I do believe today would be first day celebrating Pisces. So we in the building. Want to make sure we shouting out to all of the goodness, all of the peoples on deck for doing the whatnots and the hoo-has, celebrating birthdays, because that's how people do. Um Shout out to Buffalo Balls for my snack today. I got me some sweet potato fries. I'm in the building. I'm actually in the Sherman Phoenix inside of Happy Days Day Bar, and I am eating sweet potato fries. But like for real, I bought me some chicken wings today. I know Patricia don't eat chicken wings. I don't. But today I'm feeling like going all outside my box, and I'm probably just gonna eat the top part. But that's what I'm gonna do anyway. And whoever don't like it, you might as well just tune off, because that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I feel like I need to step outside of my box and do a whole bunch of stuff that is not like my regular. So that's what I'm doing today. All of the stuff that's not like my regular. At least starting now and then hopefully going forward to keep going. I need some shit to change on the ASAP. So welcome to Monday. It's your girl, JustPatrice, live with JustPatrice, blowradio.com. If you are uh, if you are watching the show, then I'm assuming that you are logged on to social media, which means you might be tagged on to Facebook or blowradio.com's page or my personal page. You might even be on YouTube, which is cool. I'm glad you're there. Chopping in, say hi so I can see that you're in the building. Say hi to me so I can address you appropriately. If you are listening to the show, of course, you got to be listening on blowradio.com 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You could be anywhere else or doing anything else, but why? I mean, you chose to be with us, so I thank you for that. And I'm appreciating your time and your dedication and always your love. Good afternoon, Facebook user that is in Jamaica. Hello. Who are you, Facebook user? Say hi so I can address you appropriately, please. Black Diamond, the creatress, is in the building. Yeah, I know. Look, y'all. I got chicken wings. It's only 5 of them, and I'm only gonna eat the top part, but it don't matter. And they got bones in it and everything. I just want to show that so nobody think I'm fronting. I did post a picture on my social media so y'all can just back up off me with the lie. Think I'm lying. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do it. Angie, come on, which Angie? Y'all, I know like at least 4. Mm-hmm. Oh man, the creator had grace us. Listen, he out here doing this thizzle. You know what I'm saying? Clearly, if I'm eating chicken wings, it's a situation. Not in a bad way. I mean, I like chicken. I prefer chicken breast. And if I'm gonna eat a chicken wing, if I got to, then I'm probably gonna eat the drummy so I could just eat the top part, because that's the part that's connected to the breast. I'm just saying I'm weird like that. I know it. Gave you the crock things at home. Oh, hey, love, how you doing? Thank you. Now that's a lot of shit. Listen, that's a lot of shit you think you never see. I'm just saying, it's facts. It's facts. Every now and then I'll be like, you know what, I'm gonna do it, but I'm finna try to change like literally everything about everything I do. And I'm gonna start this week. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be hard. I don't even understand, because shit just gotta change. Like for real, things gotta change like ASAP ishly. Shout out to, again, let me just shout them out real quick. Black Diamond, the creatress, is in the building. I want to shout her out. Facebook user said it's Angie is in the building. Hey, love, how you doing? Kelly, what's up? Your favorite bartender is in the building. Beatrice is in the building. Morima, hey, girl, how you doing? Looks good. All in the building. Listen, so we out here. I'm gonna be snacking and eating and talking to y'all today, but I'm hoping that y'all feeling what I'm saying. Listen, y'all know Like it is no secret. I don't hash no I don't mince words when it comes to this. My show is about putting things on deck, and making everything available to when we start talking about just life in general. I try to be as transparent as I think it's reasonable to not have people like all the way upside down in my business doing the weird shit that people be doing when they be doing the weird shit that people be doing. You know what I'm saying? I try to make sure that that's not happening. However, I believe that when it comes to emotional health, mental health, engaging socially, tapping into spirituality, and all those things, that the best we can be is be our authentic selves. And so that when you see me here, this is the same way you see me when you run out into me somewhere. Unless I really don't know you and just run up on me, you can't probably do that, okay? Because I got some social anxieties, so you can't probably just roll up on me and be like, "Hey, oh, hey, slow up, two steps in a touch." You get what I'm saying? Please don't just randomly reach out and grab me, because that might not go well. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, don't do that. But we all on the same page, all in the same breath. You get what I'm saying? We want to be able to be our authentic self. So I show up that way, and I'm gonna just be completely as honest as the Most High gives me permission to be. Some days be extra hard. Some days be rough. And the truth of the matter is, I'm just not made like a lot of people. Some people get up and they push all their emotions and their feelings down in their belly, and they just press and move on to the next day, to the next moment, and like with no fucks to be given. I'm not that chick. I'm not that business person. I am not that friend. I am not. That's not me in no way, shape, or form. My heart, all of my emotions, my spirituality. Listen, it's all right here to be seen and fully exposed. I don't know that that's always a good thing, but the truth of the matter is, it still keeps me from having to wear masks in public, having to constantly put on pretends this, whatever. And today was not a great day. And if you saw the post on social media that said, "Hey y'all, my bad, I'm running a little bit late because this monster been holding me hostage." The truth of the matter is, and a lot of you know, that I battle severe depression. Whether it is complexed with just a series of life decisions, some things that I was taught, or some things I may not have been taught coming up, the the expressive vulnerability that I was encouraged to engage in as a young person coming up, dealing with shit, just chemically imbalanced, dealing with the lack of sunshine in my life. Like I need that. You know what I mean? And Milwaukee be gloomy some days, and when it's like that, like my whole spirit shifts, and what that does is creates a wormhole that I have to work very, very, very hard to not fall into. The easiest thing to do is to pretend that it's not real, but I'm not with that shit. It's no more. Like, I'm almost 50, and I'm just not with that no more. I feel like I should be able, as a woman, as a feminine figure in this society, I feel like my tears are necessary, and they are warranted whenever they show up. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to push them back and hide them anymore. And whether it's because I'm having trouble getting out of bed, whether it's because my heart is mourning, whether it's because I'm disappointed in myself, or the some of the decisions that I've made, whether I'm disappointed in the people that I'm associated with and some of the decisions that they have made, and how they are affecting me and or them inadvertently, or indirectly, or directly. And sometimes that shit shows up, and what it does is it's monstrous. And so when you hear me talk about the monster holding me hostage, it be that. You know what I mean? And sometimes I wonder how some of y'all do it. Y'all just put that shit in your pocket and going about your day, and y'all pretending, and y'all get home, and then y'all gotta deal with that, the ugliness of it. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't have the capacity to or the capacity or the desire to pretend that my heart don't hurt. I don't have the capacity or the desire to pretend that emotionally and mentally this shit heavy some days, and I don't want to. I don't have the capacity or the desire to pretend that when I wake up some days, I be pissed off. Like, why am I still here, Father? What are you doing, God? But he got a plan, and I'm trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have the capacity or the desire to pretend that when I'm hurting, that I gotta keep putting on fronts for y'all. In the last few weeks, a young lady wanted to actually have a whole discussion with me, a conversation with me, and an engagement about how she felt like every time she sees me, I'm all lively and spirited. And so every time she wants to engage me, that's the person that she needs to see. And I was like, girl, I'm a person. I'm a human, and you gotta give me grace, or you can not talk to me, because I'm not gonna always be sweet and kind and understanding and supportive. Shit, sometimes I need somebody to be sweet, kind, understanding, supportive, loving, and accepting of who I am and all of myself. You know what I mean? Sometimes I need a hug. Just walk up, you know what I'm saying, and be like, could you? Is it all right if I don't just walk up and grab me? Because that shit might get you fired on. How and ever. Especially if your energy is not welcome into my space. You know what I'm saying? We have to create an opportunity for that to be our reality. You can't just walk up and grab anybody. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that, because some people want to be walked up and grab. You can't walk up and grab me. You know what I'm saying? I prefer that you walk up and engage me, or you present your energy and then embrace me. You know what I'm saying? And see if I'm available to receive it. That's called consideration, people. Like I'm hating that I have to constantly remind people, one, that I'm human. Two, that I'm a whole person. You know what I'm saying? Human, a person. I got feelings. You know what I'm saying? I make mistakes. I don't always make the best decisions. I try to do what's best. I do put my best foot forward. And sometimes I hurt. Sometimes I'm broken. Sometimes I don't want to get up. And sometimes I battle a monster. And sometimes that bastard wins. You understand? Like, for real. Sometimes he wins. And I'm calling it to him because, baby, it might be the feminine part of me. I don't think so. I think it's something else. But nonetheless, you get what I'm saying? And the truth of the matter is, I don't feel like I gotta always hide that. And a lot of the tradition that we were taught as African American, as blacks or whatever, is, what happens in my house stays in my house. Don't tell everybody your business. Keep all that stuff private. That's how people commit suicide. And the truth of the matter is, I made a promise at the top of 2023 that I wasn't going to give up. And so I'm here still fighting, still pushing, still engaging. And I get mad because I made a promise to some people that I'm still pressed. I'm still trying. And giving that up means I hurt my sister. Giving that up means I hurt my mom. Giving that up means I hurt, my staff, my friends, those people that genuinely love me. Like, literally giving that up, then I hurt a lot of people. And my intention is not to cause anybody else hurt. My intentions is to make the pain stop hurting for me. You know what I mean? And since we're talking about that, like, today's topic is, this is all I got, and it's mine. You know what I mean? And when I have excess, when I have some overflow, you can have some. And it's a lot of people used to me having, quote unquote, excess, excuse me, or overflow. It's a lot of people that are used to me having, and when I say that I don't have it, they feel some kind of way, like in their motherfucking fag bodies, feelings busted down, like hole in their chest, that they feel some kind of way because I just can't do it. I don't have it available. I'm not available. And the truth of the matter is, some of y'all drag yourselves down to nothingness to be available to other people. And I don't want you to be available for me like that. I'm gonna be completely honest and tell you, I do not want you to be available to me in a capacity that you are already depleted. And I don't want that from you. And because I don't want it from you, you can damn sure not expect to get that shit from me. I'm just gonna be completely 100 with you. Do not see me in my brokenness, in my depleted state, and expect that I have anything to offer besides my truth. And some of us are spending our brokenness trying to repair other people and just dying. I don't want to do that, yo. I don't want to be that. You know what I'm saying? I deserve more than that. That this life has so much more to offer me than just that. You know what I mean? And the truth of the matter is, I just don't want that. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be that. I've cared about other people. I've placed priority on the greatness and wellness of others above mine, and all that got me was sick. All it got me was hurt and broken, and I'm still alone, still trying to piece my shit together. And these motherfuckers is flourishing. Or apparently it looked like it kind of sort of maybe a little bit. And the truth of the matter is I ain't with that. Not another second. Shout out to Kal-El for joining the conversation. Good to have you in here, sir. Dana, I see you. Kelly, what's on it? Morima says, because of life be lifing over here, I have learned to take time out and go within for as long as it takes. That helps my stuff not to burst all out of me when I'm outside. Listen, hold on one second. Watch this, y'all. Are you trying to come in? Are you able to come in through the Buffalo Boss? See if they'll let you come in. Ask them that the Michelle is the beautiful dark skinned lady with the big afro, and I'm in the middle of the show, so I cannot stop to do it. But there are other people in the other doors. They're out here and up and through here, so they might be able to hear you before then. But unfortunately, I cannot. Okay, thank you. And bam. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you will never care about someone else's feeling more than your own. Proud of you. That's not true. I care about other people's feelings more than my own all the time. That's how I fucking got here. That's how I got here. But what I'm vowing to do is never to prioritize my actions to repair someone else when I am in a space of depletion. You understand what I'm saying? When I'm depleted, you can always care about someone else's feelings, even when you care about theirs more than your own. But I can't put action to that when I'm in a space of depletion because I don't have anything to give. And the truth of the matter is, I'm not going to die spending my day, my time, my life, my moments, you get what I'm saying, repairing someone who gives two shits about what the fuck I got going on. You know, and what people forget is that what it looks like to care from individuals is all different. Like everybody is different. Everybody's in a different space. Everybody requires something different. People engage differently. You understand what I'm saying? This is a whole situation. What I cannot do is allow myself to be depleted and pouring out. Now, if I got overflow, you understand what I'm saying? If my like this is my cup right here. Let's look at this beautiful cup right here. You see that cup right there? See how it's no overflow? See how it's empty right here? That means I don't got nothing else to give because everything in the cup belongs to me. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's in the cup is mine. All the excess on the outside, in the cup, inside of the vessel. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever I have is, you know what I'm saying? This part belongs to me to sustain me. This is my sustenance. And if I'm giving that away, if I'm supplying the sustenance that I need to maintain, if I'm giving it away, then I'm offering myself up death. Whether it's mentally, emotionally, spiritually, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going. Shout out to JustPatrice for chiming in. Hey, how you doing, bro? This is the mic. If you would like to join, grab a seat. You can come this way. Totally up to you. Or you can stay over there if you want to be on camera. It's on you. JustPatrice said, people's need to understand that your tank gets empty as well. I just tell folks mine is on empty and I don't have the capacity today. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand that. Like the truth of the I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna slide this way so you can, join the conversation. Shout out to my boy Prince Dan in the building, joining the conversation. I appreciate you. I don't know if you got enough room cord or something. You want to grab a beer before you get started. Then knock yourself. Okay, make sure that's not on. Okay. Yeah, I telling people that you don't know how to. People can see when you are depleted. You know what I'm saying? Some just don't care. Some people just honestly just don't care. You get what I'm saying? Janelle said, "Whoo, stay right there. You're preaching. Listen, I'm just speaking my truth. And like I said, today's topic is this is all I got, but it's mine, yo. You get what I'm saying? And when I got extra, you know, I'm not gonna problem giving it to people. And I'm using this as you can toss that move aside, whatever the case may be. Okay, this right here again. I'm gonna use this as an example. If this is my cup, you know what I'm saying? There's no extra. The extra only stuff that's in the cup is mine. And the extra is the shit that come from the overflow. When you got overflow and it's like, ooh, I spill them. I just got so much. I don't know what to do. Oh my God, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit you're supposed to get to other people. When you give and your cup is going down and lower and lower. Hold on, watch this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's motherfucker that still want that. This all I got left. And they still want it. You know what I mean? Like for real. The truth of the matter is you're not supposed to have this. Everything that's in the cup belongs to me. This is my vessel. You understand what I'm saying? This is my vessel of sustenance. And all of this is mine. What you get is on the stuff that flows over from that. You get what I'm saying? And that is plenty. I know y'all don't think that's a lot, but it's plenty because you got your own cup. What's in your cup? Are you giving people from your cup or are you just going around drinking other people's cups and leaving your cup full? Because you narcissistic bastard. I just want to know, is that what you're doing? A shout out to my girl Kim Petty for being in the building. Hey now, what's good? What's good? Glad to have you in the building, joining the conversation. You're right, Janelle. They just don't care. You get what I'm saying?
So what are we talking about today?
Give me 1 second. I got you. Yeah, you don't allow anyone to overflow either. No, that's not true. Okay, so explain that to me, Cal. Why do you think are you saying that I personally don't allow my overflow to anyone, or are you saying that you shouldn't allow anybody access to your overflow? I would like to go deeper with that. If you have some time, I don't know if you free, bro. You can give a call. Let me finish these comments and then I'm gonna come to you, Dan. Give me 1 second. And then they got dibs on the rib too. Greedy bastards. How about it? No, my cup empty, cuz I got you. I got you. Deidre said, she says, nope. I need that for me, and I'm happy that now I can recognize I need that to sustain me, and that's okay. It is. It is. How about that? My cup is full. I still get to select how I give it out. That's right. And when your cup is full, and if you got overflow going, baby, you still don't gotta give it to whomever just come up and let me get that, let me get a sip. No, bitch. No. Shout out to my boy Prince Dan for joining the conversation. I think your mic is on now, baby. You ready?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely ready.
Okay, listen. So we are talking about this is all I have, but it's mine.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, that's today's topic. And right now, this is all I have. Like this it, yo. You get what I'm saying? Like this is what I got. And either you like it or you don't. And it's mine though. And if I choose to give it out, if I choose to share, if I choose to make these things available to you, baby, that is it right there. Dana Perez, you right. You don't owe anyone your overflow.
Your overflow is your overflow, and where you decide to allow it to spill is where you decide to allow it to spill. But you don't have to give that to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Your surplus is your surplus, because you can go ahead and fill up another cup for yourself if you so choose to. Right? I think what happens is that people are so used, especially these days, they're so used to being takers, right, that they don't know how to give. Right? So they want people to consistently pour into them without pouring back into others. You know what I mean?
I'm listening to you.
So I think that's this whole thing where listen, like I have what I have, and if I decide to give it to you or share some or a piece of it with you, I'm doing it out of the kindness of my heart. I'm doing it out of my willingness and my love for you as a human being. I don't owe that to you. Nothing is owed to you in this world outside of like filial love when you're a child from your parents and your family. and that's familial love. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, no one owes you anything. And I think people come into this world thinking that people owe them stuff, right? As adults, they move as if people owe them something, and they don't, right? Now, what I will say is this: that if someone is giving to you, right, it is only right for you to pour back into that person, because that's called reciprocation. It's reciprocal.
I had to disagree with you. I gotta disagree with you on that one. I'm gonna let you finish, but I want to put this out there. I don't agree with that, and I'm gonna tell you why. But please continue, and then I'll go into why in a minute. Yep, I got you.
See, I think for me, reciprocation, being reciprocal, when someone loves on you, you love on them back. And the reason why I say that you don't have to love on somebody back because they loved you, right? But is it the right thing to do? I believe it is the right thing to do. The problem is that, like, if someone's loving on you and you don't love on them back, now you become a taker and not a giver. You know, you become a taker and not a giver, because now you're taking love, but you're not giving love back. Right. So now what happened is, now you're in essence the energy vampire. You're getting filled up. You're becoming full while you're draining another person's resources, which might be their love, it might be their time, it might be their experience, it might be whatever the case may be. Right. But now you're draining them of that.
Okay.
And that's where I'm going.
I get what you're saying. So here's my take of that. Cal, I got you 1 second. I'm just adding this other app so I can give you the phone number. Give me 1 second. So not everybody is capable to give you back anything. You know what I'm saying? Like you might have something that they need. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't got shit for you because they don't got nothing that you need. You don't somebody give you something just because it's all I got. No, you don't just pick up trash, fam. You only take what you need. You know what I'm saying? If somebody you are pouring into someone, is because they are in need of something. You understand what I'm saying? But they not necessarily capable of giving you what you need. You got to think about it. You know what I'm saying? As far as the what's the word I'm looking for? As far as reciprocation goes, now can they be appreciative? Absolutely. Should they be appreciative? Should they be kind? And should they be gracious?
Yeah.
Absolutely. But that's not the same thing as reciprocation. You get what I'm saying? Don't give me your shit.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Don't dump over here. And the only reason I'm going into this so deep is because I want you to be real mindful of your language. You know what I mean? Because people think that, well, if I did this for you, you should be able to do it. Absolutely not.
Okay,
and because I'm loving on you, then you should be able to. If I love you genuinely, and here go Kim said right there, it don't require reciprocation. What I'm giving because I got it to give, and two, because you are in need. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean you're able to give back to me. You may not. You may not have a goddamn thing that I need. And trust me, if I need Phillips and all you got is flatheads, baby, we can't do nothing. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Even though it fit,
you
gonna fuck around and strip my screws.
Okay.
Fuck that.
Nope. Okay. So I hear what you're saying, and I understand where you're coming from. But I don't think that it doesn't have to be equal. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to give me exactly what I gave you. Right. For me, is reciprocation is the appreciation. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but see, that's the language. That's the language.
Yeah.
Though. You know what I'm saying? Because we're talking about you got to be able to give me what I give you. We got to be specific about that, because people show up and be like, it's because I gave you beer. You needed beer. Please don't show up here with no motherfucking beer for me. You know what I'm saying? And then be mad because I don't want the beer.
Right.
Don't do that.
So don't be mad because I don't want the beer.
Don't do that, because that might not be what I need. You know what I'm saying? I could simply need water.
But that will be the time, like, if I have the water, I will give you the water. You see what I'm saying?
But if you have it.
Yes. If I have it.
If you have it. That don't mean that you got it. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm going with that.
Oh, no, I understand. Like, so a person can't give if they don't have.
Some people got stuff but they don't got what you need.
True that.
That's what I'm saying. Like they might have all kind of stuff. You get what I'm saying? And they be like, or you be like, well, you could at least give me. You be like, but you don't need that.
This is true.
You get what I'm saying? You don't need that. You understand what I'm saying?
The one thing you need, they might not have at all. The one thing that you need, they might not have.
What is it? Enter the passcode. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm changing my passcode on here really quick. My bad.
But I totally understand the point where, you know, not giving, especially when it's all you have. If you down to your last sip, your last, you know what I'm saying, and someone come asking for that, you don't have to give them anything. You know, especially if a person feels entitled to it. If they feel entitled to it, then like, no. Like, I would choose to give it to you if I choose to give it to you, but I'm not going to give it to you because you think it's owed to you or because you need it that bad. What's to say that I don't need it for myself, for my sanity, for my health?
But that's what I'm trying to explain to you. You can't have my last sip, fam. I don't care how much you need it.
That's what I'm saying.
Because if I give you my last sip, then I am done. And the fact that you would take it, tell me you can kiss all my ass twice.
2 times.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's chiming in. Give me 1 second. Cal, I got your number coming from you. Marima said, what's in the cup is for me. I can only hear from the overflow. Come on, I give. I'm sure that's what that meant. From the overflow. And even then I'm selective where I invest my overflow. Facts. That's it. Black Diamond says, and whatever is living off my light energy, run that back. Get your own.
Big facts.
You understand what I'm saying? Beatrice says, you got to take care of you first. Dana Pace says, exactly. Spiritual vampires. Then Marima says again, a lot of people get hurt thinking that their return on investment action come from where they invested. No sir, no ma'am.
Oh yeah.
And I'm speaking mentally and emotionally. Hell, sometimes and financially. That is
facts.
When I give of myself, it is a gift. I have given. It is not. It was not okay. It was not a down payment. I got you.
Okay.
I had to double check on it.
So wait, real quick.
Hold on to that.
I just want to clarify something.
I know. Just hold on. Let me finish the comment so we can catch up. Okay. Kim Petty said, "Love does not require reciprocation. You can't force someone to give it back. Shit, they might not have what you even want or need. That's what I'm saying." Dana Page says, "I've poured into people and walked away. They have seen me again and told others, oh, Dana, that's my friend. No, I'm not. I just gave you what you needed because you needed it." Well, Dana Page said, spiritually, I see you, mama. That's what I'm talking. Kim said, that's like widely used phrase, matching energy. I refuse to match energy that drains or negatively affects mine. I'd rather not fuck with you at all. Come on, baby. That's all I'm saying. And then Kim also said, definitely, I can love someone and never talk to them ever again. Do you hear me? Ever. Okay, go ahead.
So I what's that?
Kim Marima has said, here we go. Giving of myself is a gift.
Yeah, where it says a lot of people get hurt thinking that their return investment action, that their return on investment action comes from where they invested at.
How about it?
And I'm speaking mentally, emotionally, and sometimes financially. When I give of myself, it's a gift. I have given. It was not a down payment. I want to do a little juxtaposition real quick. Not like I'm taking back my statement, but let me like explain that a little bit.
Make it plain, sir.
Right. So
you got time. Go ahead.
So what I'm talking about is that, you know, when people think of reciprocation, they think of equal actions. You know what I'm saying? And actions don't always got to be equal. And how a person shows appreciation might be different. You know what I mean? When someone does something for me, you know what I mean? I might not be able to do the same exact thing that they did for me for them. But when I'm able to do something for them and I'm in a position to do something, I remember what they did and I return in kind. And two, you should never, ever do anything for anybody looking for reciprocation in and of itself. So you shouldn't go out looking. So that's another thing I want to make clear. Because some of the comments made it seem like that's what I was getting at. But that's not what I was getting at.
So all I'm saying
Yeah.
is, and when we talking, this is when I be very specific. When I tell you, you got to be clear on what your intentions are. If you don't say that, people gonna go by just what you say.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And so when you put it out there that way, that's why I was like, no, fam.
Hence the need for the clarification.
Yeah, come on, make it plain.
Hence the need for the clarification.
Let's look at it.
Because
shout out to Kal-El again. I'm gonna get you the number, bro.
Technically,
Steve Montaigne,
technically that makes you the energy vampire. You know what I mean? If you're doing something in the hopes that somebody can do something for you later on, that's the wrong reason to be doing it in the first place. I mean, if you believe in karma, you believe in love, you believe in God, and God is love, all those things are done genuinely. Right? When you give to somebody, you give genuinely. When you love on people, you love them genuinely. You know, and you love on them unconditionally. You try. You know what I'm saying? You don't put conditions on what you do. You know what I'm saying? And or like, I'm gonna do this because at some point in time I'll be able to get it back. Anything that's meant for you will come to you when it's time to come to you, right? And the people that are supposed to be there for you, they'll be there for you when it's time for them to be there for you. That's what, you know, I personally believe that, but I also do believe that, you know, you reciprocate in kind when things are done in kind for you. Now, it doesn't have to be the same exact thing. It probably won't even be at the same exact time or even in the same exact decade, because you'll never know when someone needs you. But if they've been there for you, just remember the people that's been there for you, and either you pay it forward and look out for others because you were looked out for before, and keep the good keep the good energy in the universe, or when that person can come to you and they do need you, then you have to be there.
So you said have to again.
Well,
I'm saying have to again.
I'm saying so.
You know
Like, I'm using the word have to in this instance for this one thing. Like, hey, like this person was there for me. You know, like okay, let me look out for them. So let me not use the word have to, but it would be loving of you to do.
So again, and I'm gonna put this up here. This is the phone number 414-885-4739. I'm gonna see if I can get it to work through this line over here. If not, then I'll work something else out. 414-885-4739. The Black Diamond said, exactly. If I pour into you, I'm looking for a return to come from you. The Creator has all of my blessings ready and to be released as necessary and abundantly. That's all I'm talking about. Yep. It may not come from that person. It may come from something or somewhere else. And what that looks like, you don't necessarily know. So we have to be mindful not to give. Hold on, there we go. Let's see if we can get it on here. Let's see. Is it taken? Cal, are you there? Let me see if I can hear him. Oh, let me turn it up. Cal, are you there? Where is? Oh, I turned the volume down. Can you hear me now, Cal? Nope, that is not working. I don't know if he hung up or not, but it's not working. Try one more time, love. I don't know if you hung up or not, but try one more time. So, what I'm saying though, in all of that space, I get where you're going, and I kind of get where you're trying to be clear and, you know, making it so that we're all on the same page when it comes to that. It's just, I think that
the way I'm wording it is not coming out concisely.
Right. If you call me one more time, Cal, using that voice, using that those particular languages. Oh, I can't hear it. So.
Call from
Kal-El.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press.
Hey, Cal, are you there?
I am now.
Excellent. Can y'all hear him? I'm gonna make sure that the audience can hear you too, because I can hear you in here, and I'm gonna make sure that my guests can hear you also. Can you say something again, Cal?
Good afternoon, listeners. How's it going, Madam Treese?
Okay, I'm doing well, so I'm hoping that they can hear you as well. I see you, Marima, but let me just make sure that y'all can hear him. So I'm gonna give y'all a minute. I know there's a slight delay in that they can hear you good. Okay, thank you, Beatrice. Appreciate that. So go ahead, Cal. Can you offer some clarity for that for me?
Well, yeah. So I said you don't owe anyone your overflow either. Both of you have this connotation that only what's in the cup is yours. And in my opinion, that's not it. Do you have a bucket? Because I know that you like being visual. Is there like a bucket or a pot or something you can grab real quick, just so I can make it visual for you?
Yeah, then Prince gonna use the cup for us. There we go. That's our cup.
Oh no, I need something bigger than a cup. I need a bucket.
Yeah, this is all we got right now. Look, work with this. Work with this.
All right. Put the cup inside the other cup. Does it fit?
Inside my cup. Put that on top
Yeah,
of my cup.
put your cup inside the other cup. Does it fit?
Kinda. Yeah, show it up. Put it on the screen. You using that. Yep, there you go. That's what we got.
Yeah, so if it was a pot or a bucket, it would make more sense. But you don't owe anyone your overflow. You can put your cup in a pot. You can put your cup in a bucket and let that overflow build up and then overflow off the bucket. You don't owe anyone your overflow. And when you do that, when you just store your overflow and do give it to them out of the bucket, it eliminates the reciprocating energy. Because I'm not giving you my last, but I'm still giving you what I need. So, and I'm hoping that my good gesture, I'm giving it to a soul like mine, and that if ever I'm in need, I get that back. You're not doing things to get that, but in the back of your mind, like, damn, I'm helping this person. The shit's rough right now. I'm not giving them my last. I'm not giving them my cup, but I am giving them just the 1% overflow I got instead of storing it. It eliminates all of it. So that's what I meant by you don't owe anyone your overflow either. Like you don't. Us being, melanated and being chosen and highly favored, that inkling is in us to do for others. You got to do good to get good. I'm a father, so my karma doesn't come back to me. It comes back to my children, stuff like that. But if you have so much overflow that even the overflow is overflowing, it eliminates all of that energy, because it's the struggle. Shit's hard. We're just now getting back on our feet, stuff like that. Now, I'm not excusing leeches. I'm not excusing mooches. I'm not excusing people that genuinely they know that they're just going to come to you to try to drink your shit dry. Like those people, fuck them. But I'm just saying, in general, we're not. There's a lot more good people just trying to make it, just trying to feed their families, just trying to be good in general than there are the pieces of shit that ruin it for everybody else. But that's what I meant by, you don't owe anybody your overflow. You don't owe it. You got to get rid of that feeling that I have to. If I'm doing good, I have to pay it forward. No, you don't. You don't have to pay it forward. You don't have to do anything.
Here's my thought on that. So here's my interjection on that. I'm not saying that I owe anyone anything. However,
that was my comment.
So just hear what I'm saying. So I was just missing. I didn't grasp that. But what my thought is that because we exist in this life, you get what I'm saying, and because we naturally are made to be in relationship. Not necessarily in romantic relationship, but in relationship with one another. We are not here. You understand what I'm saying? We are not here to be alone. You're naturally in a space of relationship, and relationship requires reciprocal energy of some sort. You get what I'm saying? That I give to you, you give to me. So I have to give from somewhere. You get what I'm saying? And my choice in that space is to not give from a place that depletes me. You get what I'm saying? But to give from a place that it makes sense for us all. So I do hear you, like, have the overflow for the overflow. You get what I'm saying? And you just taking it the extra step. Like, I'm just going to make sure that even my overflow is overflowing, which is a beautiful thing. You get what I'm saying? But if we're talking about just down to the bare necessities, you get what I'm saying? And I'm trying to give you what I have to give. And when I'm talking about this, all I got left, and I'm talking about the trickling down of the whatever is based on here, because the Most High put in my spirit to give, because I'm in a position that, you know what I'm saying, I need to be doing something for someone greater than myself. And what that looks like for me, it just can't come out of this cup. Now, where I pull it from, that's fine. It just can't come out of here, because giving out of here, again, when this shit's gone, until we up the refill, it's over. It's gone. You get what I'm saying? So as an exchange of relation, you get an exchange of relatability, an exchange of relationship, because we are relating to one another, we are exchanging, we are giving, we are taking from one another, because that's what happens in relationship. You get what I'm saying? It just can't come out the cup, yo. That's all I'm saying. And if I wasn't clear on that, you get what I'm saying? Then I
hear all of that, and my response to that, it was my first comment that I made. It is okay for you not to care about someone else's feelings more than your own. I said it like that specifically. It's okay for you not to care about someone else's feelings more than your own. I didn't say not to care.
Okay, that's why I said I misunderstood what you were what you had read. What I read is what I was asking.
I didn't say that you don't care. I just said you don't care about their feelings more than your own. If you care about their shit at 10, yours is an 11. Yours is a 12. Theirs can't be a fucking 50 and yours is at a 10. That's not gonna work. That's what I meant. Is you can't there's boundaries to every. I call them dynamics because you remember the word relationship. It causes confusion. So dynamics, just I have a dynamic with my children. I have a dynamic with my mother. I have a dynamic with my sons. Like dynamics. So if I go in there and with my kids, they train me up real good on this shit. I can't care about your feelings more than my own. I don't make promises I can't keep. I don't cancel plans and stuff like that. But if you just so happen that you're free this weekend and I'm just now knowing about it and you want to come over, but I'm going to be at work, I can't care about your feelings more than my own, because if I did, I'm going to call off of work. So I can just have with you. That's dumb. So I can't care about your feelings more than my own. I care. It sucks, but I got to work. I'm going to be at work. It is what it is.
Right.
And
so I asked for clarity because you said you will never care about someone else's feelings more than your own. That
more than my own. Never.
Right. So when you said that, you said you will never care. And I was like, who? I will never care, because I have cared about somebody else's feeling more than my own. But it didn't mean that I put action to that care. You get what I'm saying? It didn't mean that I still dumped up my cup. It meant that I cared. I was like, damn. You get what I'm saying? And it hurt me deeper than where I was in the space. I just also understood that I'm almost on empty, yo, and there's nothing I can do about it.
So it hurt you deeply, but it didn't matter to you more than your own, because otherwise you would have buckled and went that direction.
No, that's not true. But that's not true. It did matter more. I didn't have anything to give though.
I get
what you're saying, and but I'm really particular about.
You are an emotional creature. Mm-hmm. You are a goddess of emotions. You process shit way that I've always said it. I've always said it. So there's never any debating, no nothing.
Yeah, it's just about the language. You know what I'm saying? It's just about the language, and I think that when we're communicating,
this is my second one. So
that's cool. Yeah. Just being able to make sure that we're clear on the language, because people only stand the definition of the word, not necessarily what you meant.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And if we go by the word definitions, we have to be extra clear about how we're communicating, because I only know what this word means or what it means to me. So if you have your own definition or your own feeling or own understanding, or there's some slight differences, if we don't be clear on that, then we run around here not good to one another.
So okay.
Go ahead, Dan. I'm sorry. Go ahead,
Brent. The Phillips and Flathead reference.
Yes.
Yes. So real quick, like I think what I'm hearing from Kyle is, like you can care more for the only time you care more for somebody's feelings than your own is when you put action behind it, right?
Thank you. That's my point exactly.
So
for me as a man, that's why he gets it. That's exactly what it is. And if I gave a fuck more about your feelings, I would do something about it, but I don't. So
yeah. So but real quick, brother Kyle, like I'm gonna have to disagree with you that on just a little bit. Where I feel like you can absolutely care about somebody feeling more than your own, but you might be powerless to do something, right? You can care all you want to, but you can't do nothing. Or
real muffled. I know there was a question in there for me though.
Right, he just wants you to get a little closer to the mic and just speak up a little bit for me.
Oh no, so what I'm saying is, I believe that you can absolutely care about somebody else's feelings more than your own, and still not move, and still not make any action towards it, because you might not even be in a place for one to help, right? Or that threw me a little bit. Or you just can't help because of whatever situation. You might not be able to call off. You might not be able to cancel. You might not be able to do that, right? And it's not that You know what I'm saying? Your feelings can't cause you to do something because you might have tried to call off and you just can't because you wasn't allowed. Now then, what do you do at that point? Because me, as a logical thinking man, I'm like, all right, crap, I can't do this. I want to do this, right? But I'm in a position to where I can't do it. You know what I mean? Now you're stuck. Now you're stuck in a different place.
I got the question. Let me see if I got the question. So here's my response to that. The reason that I'm not gonna blow a gasket or get upset about missing this not working out is because for a long time I'm a dreamer. So for a long time my whole thing is grandiose. Like if I can't take my mom to a fancy dinner, once a month and show her the bells and whistles and we paint the town and all this other stuff. If I can't do that, then I'm not gonna do anything. If I can't play it out the way that I want to play it out, then it ain't worth doing. I don't want to just call her every Sunday. That's not gonna be enough. I don't want to just send her a random message. That's not gonna be enough. In my mind, I'm putting that pressure on myself. So now I'm learning, now that I have a little bit of overflowing, now I'm learning that the little stuff matters. Me giving her a call every once in a while. So I say all that to say I'm the same with my kids. When Marvel movies come out, we go catch them as often as they come. Like I'm present. So this one time that you call me that I can't link up, I'm not going to care about your feelings more than my own. And I'm not going to go out of my way to move things around because more likely we have something scheduled in a couple weekends anyway, that kind of thing. I cover all my bases with the energy that I do give out, with the love that I do give out. I treat my love the same way I treat my money. If you ask me, I don't do loans. I don't borrow money. But if you ask me for money and I got it, it's yours. I don't expect it back. Don't tell me, don't bring it up. Don't do that because I'm not going to give you something that I may need later. If I have it to give, it's yours and that's it. And that's how I am with my love. With my love is more just schedule.
Okay, Kyle.
I'm gonna make it important that my kids want to see me when they're off of school on the weekend. So I'm going to take the initiative to make sure to put something in the books, to be in contact with them, something with my mom, so that the energy that I give out, it's sparing. I don't need it back. So if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It isn't, I conserve the little bit of overflow I got left because I have plans with my kids down the road and don't want to waste it. No, if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Proverbs 16:9. In his heart, a man plans his course, but the Lord determines the steps. That's my entire life in a nutshell. I make plans and I try to make things work out and I try to be present. And I try to be a good person. And I want to make sure that my karma's clean. If it don't work out, it's because it wasn't supposed to work out, and that's it. That is it, and that keeps me from diving. And again, I'm a guy, and there, my mom is phenomenal and taught me everything I know about emotions, but I suck at them. So when I go through my day, I process my day first, and then I feel it later. I feel that the goddesses, they live it, feel it, and then process it. They have to feel it.
Right. So here's the thing. Go ahead, Dan, and then I'm
you just made my point for me though, right? Like there might be a time where you can care about it, right? Like more than, but you just can't do. You said, there was a time where I didn't want to do something if I couldn't get it done all the way that I wanted to do. If I want to take my mom out to XYZ every Sunday. If I couldn't do it, then I just didn't do it. But now I understand the small things and calling her on those Sundays that I can't take her to eat matter, so that the one time if she calls and I don't pick up, I'm not gonna be that upset about it because I just couldn't do it. You know what I mean? But that's the whole point I was making.
Yeah,
that's the whole point I was making. And there's those instances, Kyle, where you can absolutely care, like, man, I missed that phone call. I want to pick up this phone call, but I'm in a meeting. I want to do XYZ right now, but I can't because I got this or that going on, right? I can't cancel this or that to make that action happen. Right. In those instances, you can very well care more about somebody's feelings than your own, because you can very well be hurt by that action, but you can't do anything to change what's going on.
So again, right before you go there, just Cal, give me 1 second. Again, the simplicity of this is being able to have the same understanding for the words that we are using, so that when we are communicating, that is clear. I swear that y'all are saying the exact same thing.
That's what I just said.
Okay, like literally,
y'all. He's asking me a question.
No. He didn't ask another question. No? Okay. He was just reiterating his initial point. which is totally in alignment with what you were saying. And he was saying, see, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? The truth of the matter is, when you are taught that love is an action word, okay, and when you are taught that the ability to care, if you don't move a certain way, then it means you don't. You know what I mean? Whether you could or not, because if you really wanted to, or if it really meant something to you, then you would. Those are, in my personal opinion, and we can go back and forth for anybody that's willing to, just unrealistic restraints on your ability to feel, specifically when it comes to men and women. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's father son, father daughter, mother son, whatever the case may be, however that moves in that capacity, the truth of the matter is, you can damn sure desire to do something and have the inability to do it, but it doesn't mean that you didn't want to. You get what I'm saying? Or it doesn't mean that if you could have, you wouldn't have. You get what I'm saying? But being able to communicate, that doesn't mean you don't care more or less. You get what I'm saying? It just means that you weren't able, which is something totally different. And sometimes we're taught to smudge them two together, especially in our cultures.
Especially in the Black culture.
Especially in our cultures. But you are saying the exact same thing, love.
No, yeah, understood. But I'm still drawing the line at, I'm not going to care about someone else's feelings more than my own, because this is how I'm going to explain it. You mentioned suicide, keeping it all to yourself. Suicide, that stems from depression. Depression is a deep, dark watered pool with no bottom. That's depression. Now, I can see my children swimming in that pool. I can see my children drowning in that pool. I've seen my mother drowning in that pool. I will never jump into that pool to pull you out. It doesn't matter who you are. I've been in it. I've lived in it for years. I was 320 pounds and I dropped down to 190. I've lived in that pool. There's nothing in that pool that can get me to step in it. Every once in a while, I sit at the edge with my feet in it just to remind myself where it is and that it's there. But that's the line I draw, point blank at the end of it. I will do whatever I can. If I will stay at the edge of the pool, I'm telling you, I listen to my voice, kick, I can do all that. But me get into the pool of depression to pull you out of the pool of depression, I'm not going to do that, because I was not the one that put you in the pool of depression. So I can coach you from the side of it. I can do whatever I can from the side of it, but I won't jump in there after you. And with my, that's how I describe me not caring. And trust me, I get this from my mom, because I used to go crazy worrying about my mom. And when she retired and moved to DR last year, she put all this on me. Is you can't care about, your kids are going to grow up and they're going to have their own families and they're going to barely talk to you. Like she's hitting me with it. And it's not a bad thing to have that mentality of,
no, I'm not judging you for that at all. I'm just, I'm not saying that you think it's I think it's a bad thing. I don't mind if you say that you don't have to have that. My question was, when you said you will never care, I was just simply asking, were you saying that was something that I will never do, something that I've never done, or was it something that where you draw your line? That's where that question came from, beloved.
Oh yeah, I would never tell you how you feel.
And I'm not climbing in the hole behind nobody else either, because I got my own hole.
No, don't ever climb in no one else's hole. That's their hole.
So I totally understand that. I got a hole that I try to keep myself out of myself. And the truth of the matter is, if somebody want to climb down, I will stand at the top of the hole. I will lay flat on the side of the road or the grass or wherever we are, and reach my arm in to grab you as best I'm able. But you definitely, that's something that we all have to just know, that someone is available there, and then you got to do some of the work on your own. And I respect that 130%. I live that life myself every fucking day. You get what I'm saying? But so I get it. And I think that just being able to be clear about what's, again, definition of words and using the certain language to be clearer, so we're on the same page and communicating so that we understand one another, especially when it comes to male female communication, because we think not the same. We don't process the same, you know.
Thank you for sidestepping the word different. That was adorable.
Or something like that.
Or something like that. Always a pleasure. Let me let you get back.
Always. Ciao. Talk to you soon. Yeah. So thank you for calling in, Kal-El. I appreciate that. Again, the phone number to call in is 414-885-4739. And y'all know I can only take a call at a time. So if you try to call and I missed you, my bad. But call back again. I'd love to hear that. Shelly said, agree. We can use all of our tools and resources, but jumping into the hole means we both are drowning. Come on, Kel. Shelly. Auntie Rita joined the conversation. Marima said, damn, Trees, what's that you eating? It looks like I needed them life. Listen, it's Buffalo Boss.
Buffalo Boss.
I'm eating chicken wings. And the disrespect that I'm putting on these wings, and I'm only eating parts of it, it's probably going to piss some of y'all off. So I'm not going to show you later. And I'm only eating the white parts of the chicken. And then you should see Dan face. He's like, "Why the fuck are you doing that to the chicken?"
I'm letting you listen. As a I'm Afro Latino and Creole. I feel so disrespected looking at that chicken right now. I'm just like,
I know, but I can only eat parts of it.
I'm telling you, like the Southerner and the island in me is right now looking to the left. Like this is so wrong. This is so wrong. So wrong.
Because right on the little vein part, I ain't eating that.
But she is like, the funny part is that she is smashing it at the same time.
I'm fucking it up.
So I look like 4 times like, she really gonna leave all that meat in there?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I don't want that part to touch my mouth either.
It is okay. It is okay. It is your food to waste.
And it's not wasting it. You see the side eye? Really? This not waste.
You know what? Well, I learned my lesson the last time I told you don't waste nothing. So we good. We good. I learned my lesson. Mm-hmm. That was the nastiest burrito in the world. I would never eat. I would never go there for a burrito.
You tried to charge me up again, didn't you? You tried to charge me up.
That's why I didn't say nothing.
In that moment, and what did I say? I'm like, I'm not eating it. I'm not going to eat this. It's a lie. I would have to take it open. I would have to bring it home, open it up.
No, it was nothing you could do to that burrito. No,
I had to do a whole lot of stuff to it. It was wrong.
That burrito was not worse. You could not save that burrito at all. There was no saving that burrito. I was mad.
Oh, you was mad.
And I'm sitting up there thinking, like, if I'm mad, I know P was hella mad.
And I don't even eat. This is the things that I don't eat. I don't really care for Mexican food. That's just not my shit. I don't really like chicken wings. I eat chicken breast. And that's why I'm only eating the white parts of this little drummy. Now Dan's skin is crawling. You should feel his energy, y'all. If y'all was sitting next to him, y'all would be like, damn.
Just don't know how hard. I'm just like, you so don't do it. But see, the thing is that it's drummies. It's drummy, so I ain't that mad. If it was flats, I'll be hot.
You ain't never got to worry about me eating no flat.
If it was flats, like I could understand eating drummies like that because I kind of do that from time to time.
Drummies are the piece of the meat that's right next to the breast, so they share that texture of meat. These do not. I'm eating the part that I like, and I made them fry them extra hard. So I'm one of those. Oh God,
a crunchy drummy.
First of all, I can't have that soft. Oh God. Okay, I wait for this another extra crunchy because oh my God, I'm eating this. Let me finish. I'm gonna get. Just hold on. I had to put it down. Yo. Let me finish this first. I'll be with y'all in like 5 seconds. I'm sorry. No, the meat gotta feel a certain way in my mouth or it's not going down. I'm trying to tell you right now, it's all bad. Oh, and I don't even want to think about it. I'm almost there. It's almost gone.
Y'all know I'm crying real tears over here right now.
Whatever. I'm over it. I'm done now. I can't even go back to it. That little last bite I had, I can't even go back to it. I can't. It's not a game. Like I'll be serious about it. I'll be serious. Even my friends be like, "No, we going to have wings." I'm like, they be like, "No, you can't come."
So the thing is, I know how particular you are. So that's another reason I'm not like just like, girl, just eat the dang on drummies.
Mm-mm.
Like I already know.
No, especially
I've
especially
seen
now
I've
as an
seen
adult,
you
this my money, fam.
like for real. Like I've seen you pick over food, and I'm just like, hey, it is what it is. She eating the pieces she want and discarding the rest, or Chase gonna
I
get it.
share.
You do share.
People, would you like this part?
You do share.
You can have some. I'm not gonna eat it. I'm not gonna eat the stuff that's gonna make me feel nauseous. Let me tell you. So I got a minute out. The chicken is going away. I can't even eat it. I had a couple of bites left that I was gonna try to eat, but I can't. But I was thinking about, sometimes when chicken is cooked, it be too soft. People don't eat breast because they be scared it's dry. You get what I'm saying? Don't like the texture of it. I prefer the texture of than having that soft, slippery ass, slimy, mushy meat in my mouth. That is a thigh. Oh God, no, I cook with a thigh because thigh got mad fat and mad flavor.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
It's the perfect soup. It's perfect for
I
soup.
make good broth with it. I'm not gonna eat the meat. I use the broth, for the broth, and then take the whole thigh and put that bitch right up out of here.
Really? You don't cut it up and like turn into like soup?
The meat and the thigh?
Yeah, because
I might, like, depending on how long it cooks for.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't particularly care.
In my dressing, I use the thigh meat. Okay. But when I tell you that I take all the fat, the skin layer, the little
membrane that be right on there. Yeah.
I take all of that off, and then I gotta completely clear the bone, and then take that little red,
red vein part, or that little red, or the little brown strip of meat.
I take all of that out.
Okay, I
feel
none
you. Of that be in my chicken.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? And if I accidentally look down and eat it, the meal is over. The meal is over. You understand?
Was you one of those kids whose vegetables couldn't touch the potatoes?
I was a college, an adult who my food couldn't touch nothing.
Because that's what my cousin was.
My food used to have to not touch each other. But when I like to mix certain things together because certain things taste good together, in my opinion. And I know a lot of people, I mix things that people could never eat together. But I know that. You're gonna, like, seriously, I absolutely, like, my taste buds are just astronomically strange. And I'm not ashamed of it. If you want to ever try some really interesting food combinations, probably just call me. Because now, mind you,
I'm a foodie, so it ain't much that I won't eat. But I don't like chicken thigh though. I can't lie to you. I don't like chicken thigh.
I don't eat nasty food, and anybody that's ever eaten with or behind me be like, "Hey, where you get this from?" Because I don't eat food that's nasty.
I told you,
impeccable taste.
I learned that after that burrito.
I'm sorry, my taste buds are impeccable. Let me tell you, down to the seasoning, I can tell you what's happening. What was marinated on the what.
Listen, if y'all could have ate or tasted that burrito, it tasted like a Buffalo Boss burger box.
It tasted like the box.
The box,
not the burger. It tasted like the box.
The box,
like the cardboard.
A soggy box with lettuce in it. That's what it tastes like.
Shelly said, "What's an example of what you mix?" So listen. Okay, this is something real random. It's nothing major, whatever the case may be. But have you ever eaten a TV dinner? Have you ever eaten a TV dinner?
Yeah, Encore, Hungry Man.
Encore, Hungry Man, or whatever the case may be. What's your favorite?
My favorite is Hungry Man because they come in a big old box.
Which kind?
Mine is the chicken, the chicken leg.
The chicken leg
with the the mashed potatoes and the corn and the gravy.
Okay, so chicken leg, mashed potato, corn and gravy, right? Yeah. So I like the turkey, or I like the Salisbury steak. My favorite,
okay,
right?
I can rock with the Salisbury steak. The turkey tastes a little weird to me, but
right, it do. But the turkey come with the little dressing or the one with the little potatoes on the side, whatever taste may be.
I can rock with
that.
Right,
with that right there. Yeah. I put sugar on all of it. And sugar on all of it, and I mix it together and eat it.
Whoa, okay, that is definitely a mix. Like
I sure do.
I can see sugar in grits. I can kind of understand that because it's kind of like cream of wheat.
Well, see, I don't put sugar in my grits.
No, I said I can understand it. I didn't say I did.
I'm not saying that people shouldn't. I mean, you eat how you want to eat. Whatever. Nobody asked you, Marima. Nobody asked you. She said, "Boy, I didn't see that coming."
Look, me neither, Shelly. they is judging hard.
I don't care. I don't care. I told you I'm buying a full supply of black robes and gabbles. Goddamn y'all.
They is judging hard.
Good treat. I don't give a hell. I don't care. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? It's some things you got to mix. It just make it better.
I know
gotta be able to eat it. That's
sugar
me.
on all of it
I
though.
put the whole thing.
Like even the Salisbury
That's
steak.
what I said. The whole thing. Did you see how
the gravy already sweet though.
It's not. It's not.
What did he
That's
say?
serial killer behavior. Could be, JP. Could be. If you look at the list of serial killers, Gemini is strong on the list. Hey, Sarita, how you doing, Queen? What's good? So I'm just saying that's all. I don't know. I mix things. Like I put when I make spaghetti, not make it. And well, when I eat spaghetti, whether I made it or I'm eating it from somebody, if I'm eating this because I like it, let's be clear, because I don't eat spaghetti that I don't like.
Okay.
I like spaghetti with cream style corn. Okay. Listen, I'm like, could you fix your face? Okay, so I like cream style corn, and yes, when I eat my spaghetti, and I prefer not spaghetti and meatballs with the meatballs on it, even though it's good too, but off to the side. But the spaghetti that's already pre-mixed with the meat, the ground meat cut up on there, put it there, and then I put cream style corn on it, and I eat it.
That is a unique combination.
I listen. I didn't say. I just said all of these things. You get what I'm saying? I don't make it for other people. Like, I make it for me. You get what I'm saying? I don't make other people eat it. Like I'm not the one. If I'm fixing your plate, I don't fix your shit like mine. You know what I'm saying? I fix your feet, your plate like you ask it, and my plate is gonna be like I ask it. You get what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna eat what I like.
I mean that's cool, but the cream corn though.
That's what I said.
I mean, cream corn is good though.
Listen, he said what? She said what? That's spaghetti and cream style corn. Listen, whether it's the marinara sauce and the noodles with the cream style corn, and you can just break them. If you knew my meatball story, like I got a whole story about how I just recently, and I say recently, I mean within the last 5-6 years of my life, maybe a little longer, but not much, started eating meatballs.
Okay, question real quick. Do you prefer like the pre-made Trader Joe's style meatball?
You done fucked up with the pre-made.
Or the homemade?
You done fucked up with the pre-made.
Okay, so you don't even rock with the pre-made.
It depends on what it is. You got to look at all the ingredients on there because
some I said the Trader Joe's kind. They be organic, all natural.
No, all natural, but all natural beef, pork, chicken mix, beef, pork, chicken mix, beef. Chicken and turkey. I mean, what kind of mix?
See. I'll do all natural beef or all natural turkey or all natural chicken.
But they feel some kind of way, so I eat them barbecue, and I will put them. I also eat them. You know, if you go to funerals and baby showers, you eat them shit.
Yeah, no, I can't do them Jenny O joints. I can't do those. They taste like dusty meat. I can't do it.
See, Jenny O is bomb though. However, I prefer because like when I cook, I like fresh ingredients.
Okay, bet.
Like when I cook, when my mom will tell you, my mom be looking at me like, girl, I'm like, it's gonna be delicious. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, my mom, as when we were younger, you had to cook that way. You know what I'm saying? You get older, you find all the quick shit. You know what I'm saying? And so she made the adjustments as she got older. But I'm like, if I'm a cook, I need all the fresh everything. I want fresh cut herbs. So I can chop my own stuff. Fresh all the meat. I want fresh everything. So that when
from scratch.
From scratch. Like when I cook, I want to be able to get down. Now, mind you, because I want to be in control of what my food tastes like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just because I want to be in control of what my food tastes like. Now, there are some things that I eat. I'm not saying I don't eat prepackaged stuff, but if I'm a cook and you ask me what my preference is, babe, I want to get out.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get down. Like I like chicken meatballs, but I like to go get me some fresh ground chicken. You get what I'm saying?
Yo, chicken meatballs for one. Listen, if you can make those, you got some talent because they hard to make.
They not.
Yo,
they
like
not. Chicken meatballs make an amazing version of chicken parmesan.
I always gotta put like bread in it though.
The bread you put breadcrumbs and egg in a chicken meatball so that you can get the right consistency of it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. That's it. If you can ground up chicken
or
if
oatmeal,
you do that, you gotta make it flat. You gotta set it together and you gotta put it in the freezer so that it sets because the chicken. The pliability of the meat of the chicken is different than the beef, so it holds differently.
Definitely different.
That's it, but baby, let me tell you, chicken parmesan, but the chicken parmesan meatballs with the angel hair pasta. Stop.
See that low key, that sound fire though.
It's bomb.
That sound fire.
Bomb. She do that.
about so like a month ago, I made some turkey meatballs, but I stuffed them with mozzarella medallions.
Yes.
And then I served it all over Asian hair pasta with a wine sauce.
Very nice.
It was fire.
Very, very nice. That's all I'm talking about. You take that, you put it together. You take those chicken meatballs, and you bread them the same way you would a chicken if you were doing the chicken breast or whatever for the parmesan. And then when you take that and you place it in the pan after you pan sear them, and then you place them in the oven pan, and you coat them with their. Of course, I even make my marinara sauce from scratch.
Oh,
so
I
get up early enough.
That about to say that takes forever.
No, it don't. It don't.
You got to slow cook them tomatoes.
You don't. You get up and you put them in the oven, and you sprinkle them with olive oil and some salt, and you put the garlic and your onions on there in the pan together, and you put that in the oven and you let it brown over. You get what I'm saying? So you get some good caramelization on it. You let it cool down, and then you blend it, and then you put it in a pot.
Oh, see, I ain't never did that.
Stop the game.
See, listen, you done taught me something new. You got the little hand whip blender or the or like the big part. Yeah. Because typically when I make my own marinara sauce,
either this one like that or the little shake things, depending on how much you make it. That's just me, so I cook small. So, you know what I'm saying? But I know how to cook in different portions. Like I have to teach some parts of my family to cook. Like you don't got to cook all big meals like this. You can cut the recipe down. But I can cook. Like
people don't understand measurements sometimes.
How about it? Come on, Auntie Rita. She said, "Yep, tell it, Trees. Listen." I'm trying to tell you, put it in the oven, let it cool down so you don't explode the blender. You know what I'm saying? From that heat pressure.
I'm about to say, because you definitely will blow it up.
Yeah, just let it cool down. Then once it's cooled down, you blend it up and you get the right blend on to be mindful, because when you blend spaghetti sauce, when you blend it, then you then you aerate it and it changes the color from red to orange. And people be freaking out about that.
They be like, why your sauce look like a vodka sauce?
It's be delicious.
Don't be understanding.
It's delicious. Don't even be understanding. You just let the tomatoes cook on the pot and you let them bust down. You got to do that for hours, but you pop them in the oven and it's
see.
delicious.
I ain't so. What I've done is that like I've blanched them to peel it real quick. I'll cut them up, dice them up real small. You know, get all all my fixed stuff. I'm gonna put in there. You know, whatever veggies I got. You know, the holy trinity. You know, the carrots, the onions, and the celery. Get that going, get my seasonings in there, get all that caramelized, take it out. Then I put the tomatoes on over there with some EVOO or something, and I might put a little tomato paste in there with some stock. It could be like turkey stock, chicken stock, whatever. And I'll turn it down low and I'll let it cook all day. But that's if I'm chilling at the crib, and I'll do it in a cast iron skillet. And then once it get to a certain point, then I put my veggies and stuff back over in there. Then I put all my, my little extra herbs like my bay leaf and stuff like that that you can strain out later.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And then yeah, that's typically how I bust it down.
So here's my thing though. With the only offset in that for me is a lot of people use quote unquote flavored broths to put in their food.
No, it's my own broth.
No, I'm not saying you don't make it. When I say flavored broths, I mean like chicken broth, beef broth, whatever, to kind of elevate the flavors of the food. But if I'm making a vegetable based sauce, then I'm gonna use vegetables.
No, I would just saying whatever it's stock.
I mean, I know people who put chicken broth in motherfucking grits, and I'd be like,
that should be fire though.
I'm not saying it's not good, but leave the grit alone, fam. You know what I'm saying? why? What's wrong with the grits?
You ever had Southern style grits before with the gravy or the cheese with the shrimp in it?
My family is from New Orleans.
Okay, then never mind. Then say less.
Okay.
Say less. I just want to make sure because I'm like, I thought we had this conversation before about the shrimp and grits before.
Let me tell you, my mom. Listen, I cook meals that my mom couldn't frown her face up and won't eat it from nobody else. And she'd be like, could you make me some and I'd be like, man, it's not that big. But she's like, yeah, I don't know, what did you do? I'm like, I didn't do nothing to the meal. It's other people making. She's kind of money because it's not gonna taste like yours.
The one person I miss cooking for is my grandma, my nana.
Listen,
my nana taught me how to cook, so I was the only kid, the only grandchild that actually would sit in the house and watch her cook. You know what I mean? So that's why
yes.
You ever make like dump biscuits from like Bisquick? Like Just the whole joint. Yeah, she taught me how to do all kind of stuff. So like learning how to make veggie stock and chicken stock, seafood stock, all that. I learned how to do that.
Baby, listen, the seafood stock and keep it in the freezer because you got to be able to have it on deck. You hear me?
You got to be able to whip it out when you need to whip it out.
Listen, listen. My grandfather, we were at the house one day, and he was like, "Baby girl, you fishing some breakfast?" Sure, no problem. So I went in the kitchen, and I'm like, "What you want, Grandpa?" He want some sausage, because you know you're from Mississippi.
Sausage,
some sausage and eggs, and some biscuits. I was like, I went in the refrigerator. I was like, damn, Grandpa, you ain't got no biscuits. And so I made some. Right? He was like, if you could have seen his face, he was like, oh, where you get these biscuits from? I was like, Grandpa, I made the biscuits.
I made those.
He was like, what you mean you made? Like right now you made these biscuits. I was like, well, not right this minute, but right before I served them to you, yeah, I made the biscuits. Yeah. He was like you. I was like, with the dough, so don't do me.
You know, I grabbed that box right there. No. I put that in it with some
flour,
that right there, and a little bit of that,
baking powder.
Please say you use buttermilk.
Come on, for his biscuits, I made buttermilk.
Okay,
I'm not a big fan of it.
Buttermilk biscuits be so fluffy.
They be good, but you don't need that to do that. That's another story. Like, and I also, now people act like this, and because it took me a long time, I did a whole bunch of research to figure out why people be putting salt in some of these foods, and they be like, it don't though. It's not what it is. It's that it's a hype of it increased the flavor, quote unquote, but it's not. It just make everything salty, and I don't like because I don't cook with salt. I use all a bunch of other. I don't cook with salt.
I mean, there's seasonings that you can use to replace salt.
I use all the other seasonings, and there's no salt in my meal, and my food ain't never bland. No salt. My mom be like, what did you I see you wasn't using no salt. I'm like, some of these seasonings already got salt in it. Don't do that. You don't need to have salt. If you want to put salt on your plate, you can add it, but I ain't putting it in.
I think some people do forget that like, you know, certain, especially ground stuff,
it got salt in
already has salt in it.
It already got salt in it.
And then you go ahead and you put more salt on top of that salt.
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Yeah, I feel you. Sometimes salt isn't needed, but sometimes it absolutely is.
I'm gonna tell you though, like for real, I find a way to use. I find a serious way. And this is my biggest downfall. I find a way to make it so it makes sense to put sugar in almost everything.
See, that's the thing. I can't put sugar in everything.
No, I said almost everything. Just find a moment or two. You know what I'm saying? Like for red sauces, it cuts the gas. You get them to bust that acidity down. And cabbages, it do the same thing. You get what I'm saying? So it's just not a whole like I'm just dumping in like I do on my TV dinner. That's another story.
We're gonna have to have a conversation about that.
I'm eating it. It don't matter if somebody else is eating it. I eat it.
You don't cook with salt, but you pour sugar on your food.
Not on everything.
It sounds like about 70% though.
Nope. Depending on what it is.
I just feel like I just feel.
Go ahead and ask me why you like that.
What's the percentage?
I don't know. It depends on what it is. I like really savory and I like spicy food, so I'm just gotta put sugar on everything. You know what I'm saying? If it's something, if I know that I'm cooking something that's gonna have a high acidic, or it's gonna be highly acidic, or it's gonna cause like gas or whatever, then I'll put a little teaspoon or so of sugar in it to help bust that down, so you don't have bloated bellies.
Yeah. So, do you put your sugar in your spaghetti sauce, or do you actually put it like on the spaghetti after it's made?
It depends on who I'm making it for and which recipe I'm using.
Because some people don't even know that it be sugar in spaghetti sauce.
You don't know that it's in it.
You don't know.
Be just enough there so it'll cut the gas of the tomato.
Half the time you don't even taste it, especially like if you're making like like stuffed cabbage or something like that. Like when you put it in a pot, most people don't even know that it's in there because, I mean, the cabbage in itself is going to be sweet and it's going to caramelize anyways if you're doing it right.
Mo said, "Is that why you didn't like my potato salad treat? Because I do put sugar in it. First of all, I love sugar in my potato salad. How about that? I like sugar in my potato salad, sugar, mustard, and pickle relish. If I'm eating the one that I love, it's got all of that in there. But here's the deal. I like a lot of kind of potato salads. Like I love potato salad.
You don't like raisins in your potato salad, do you?
No. It's disrespectful. I will eat it in my chicken salad though. Raisins and walnuts.
I'm about to say that's almost like a prerequisite to having chicken salad.
I got you, Mo. No, I don't mind that you didn't have it in there. It was still delicious. I told you that. You get what I'm saying? Like some chicken salads, there's certain things you gotta have. Certain salads, you gotta have certain things.
No, like I can't eat potato salad if you don't have eggs in it.
I think that is wrong if you don't got eggs on it.
It's like sacrilegious.
Can you switch this for me? It's not cold. Thank you. You have to switch it for me. Thank you, love. I appreciate that. I don't do typo. So you don't put potato salad and don't put sugar in your potato salad. I know this. I've eaten your potato salad. I think your potato salad is good and it's fine. Thank you, love. Just the way it is, beloved. No, ma'am, you didn't. Yes, I did. You asked me. I had a conversation. You asked me, did I love it? I didn't call you like, oh my God, Mo, this is so delicious. I did not do that, but I did enjoy it. I ate the shit. I wouldn't have eaten it if I didn't like it. I told you.
I would tell you this. I watched it like, I don't know why I keep talking about this $25 burrito.
It wasn't that much, G. It was not that much.
But I literally watched her like suffer through like a whole third of a burrito, and just was just like, nope, I can't do it. Mm-hmm. So trust me, if she ain't like it, she wasn't gonna eat it. I can promise you that. It was good. If it was delicious if she ate. Can you turn it? Because like I feel like I'm peeking in your headphone.
You peeking in it?
Yeah, like I keep hearing it crack.
Does that make you feel better?
Yeah, but then I feel like that's gonna hurt your eardrums.
It's not. I got it. I'm over here. This is my shit. Okay, I got it. You wasn't high, and I did eat it because I liked it. How about that?
I can tell you, she won't eat something. I've seen her take a bite out of something and then give it to somebody else because she's like,
I'm gonna tell. Let me tell you, when you're younger, you gotta eat stuff that they make you eat. You know what I'm saying? Until you old enough to say, I don't want that. Y'all can kiss off. Oh, trust me, I know it is. Patrice don't like it's them. She's not gonna eat it, but she didn't eat it at the event. She took it home and she never gave me no feedback. I ate it, and when you asked me, did I enjoy it? I said, "Girl, I maxed it." That's exactly what I said. I did not eat it at the event. I took it home with me. I did.
And Pete not gonna lie to you about eating it. She'd have told you.
I'd have been like, "Since I couldn't do it, I wasn't gonna be able to do it." But some people make potato salad and do extra. Like my uncle, before he passed, he used to make a very interesting potato salad. I don't know why he did this, but that was his thing. Like he used like green peppers.
Oh, my grandma used to do that.
Green peppers and black bell peppers and green onion instead of white onion. So it had a different something flavor to it. Mm-hmm. But I ate that too. You gonna say my mom don't use either that. My mom used egg, potato, mayo, mustard, onion, salt, and pepper. That's it.
That's it.
And I'm gonna tell you that shit great.
It gotta be fire.
It's bomb. I'm gonna tell you this also, and I know mom, if you watching, I don't mean to give away all this Reddit stuff. Listen, my mom make make tuna, okay. Mm-hmm. And when I tell you, first of all, I really love tuna. Okay, my mom makes tuna the most basic possible way to make tuna. She just used the tuna, some mayo, a relish, I think some salt and pepper. Mm-hmm. I think she used onion. I don't even know if she used like a little fine chopped onion, whatever. Even if she didn't, that'd be it. But I don't know if it's the way she whip it, if it's the number of stirs that she do.
It got to be cooked with love, and then like a piece of big toe or something.
Listen, whatever it is
I can tell you this.
Delicious. I'm like, what did you do to this tuna?
Like, I have a disdain for tuna.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
No, okay, so I'm gonna tell you. I told you I grew up on 21st and Concordia, right?
Nope, you just did right now.
So I grew up on 21st and Concordia, and when we was living over there, you know what I'm saying, like we hit this one ridiculous hard time where like we ain't had nothing to eat but sardines, rice, and tuna for about a month and a half. Like I don't know why we had that many cans of sardines and tuna and that big old bag of rice, but that's all we had.
Okay, sardines.
Yes.
Tuna. And
rice.
Okay, I would hate the sardine part of that.
So I had tuna every way you like. You ever have a tuna croquette?
No.
I had a tuna
Well,
croquette.
that sounds really good though.
Try eating it 9 times in a row.
Okay, first of all, it might be a little excessive. If that's all you had, I understand.
And then I had like 90 different shades of tuna salad, tuna sandwiches, and to the point to where like I smell tuna right now,
and you get mad,
and like my body goes into like, yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't eat my chicken legs. And I know a lot of people who eat my chicken legs, and I'll fight you about my chicken leg. I'm not eating a motherfucker my chicken leg. Never, 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 and again. And like the smell of my chicken leg makes me vomit.
I can't do it.
I'm like, why are y'all doing that? Who did this?
Like what I didn't like is that
somebody had the audacity to compare it to a chicken patty. I wanted to slap shit out
that is disrespectful.
I was like, don't you dare.
My chicken leg, the top be crunchy, but the bottom be moist. Like your top of your food should not be crunchy, and the bottom should not be moist.
It don't cook right. You gotta rotate it. Who did that?
I went to MPS.
Oh, I went there too. They gotta rotate it.
They didn't rotate. They didn't rotate that shit.
Rotate it. Oh,
then they give you them dry ass potatoes with that nasty ass gravy. I was upset.
Mo said I'm about to go home and find me 35,782 ways to fry tuna. That, you know what? Let me tell you, I would like to try a tuna croquette. Just like, because
the first time I had it, it was delicious.
Right, but the multiple times eating it, I guess you got tired of it. I respect
that. Yeah, try eating tuna for 45 days.
I hear you.
Tuna and sardines for 45 days. That's all you have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Why are you so petite?
Petite. I am skinty. As my mama would say.
You a little petite.
I am 170 pounds. Right, but I'm 6'1", so it doesn't. I don't look what I weigh.
And so you petite. You don't like the word petite.
Not at all.
Okay.
On any level.
He's like, Pete, can we find another word?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Like my ex-girlfriend was petite.
How about slim?
I can deal with that slim. I can definitely deal with slim because I'm definitely slim. You know, I can see you in the screen.
Could you? Oh, my bad.
Like you right in front of me. Like all I got to do is look to the screen and I can see you doing. I can see your face.
Okay, Marie said, "I'm serious. You going to find you 35,782 ways to fry tuna if you want to.
You grow with a grandma from the south side of Chicago, you will find one.
Listen, okay? So since we on meals and favorite things to eat, what are your favorite meals to eat? Like give me like old school when you was growing up, and then like now in your adult years. It might be different or the same. It don't matter.
So when I was a kid, my favorite thing to eat was fried chicken and spaghetti.
Really?
Yes.
That's some Midwest shit. I got you.
Like I love the shit out of fried chicken and spaghetti for dinner. For breakfast, I had to have either grits and eggs or malto meal.
Malto meal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my joint.
Okay.
When I was a kid, like for real, if I wouldn't eat nothing, they know like, hey, go fry Daniel some dang on chicken. He gonna eat it. Like for real.
Did you eat like cereal? Not heated cereal, not cooked cereal. Did you eat it? Not like cream of wheat. Yeah. So like we had cold cereals, but we had the all brand stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like instead of corn pops, we had like what was they called? Like golden corn. Shut your ass up.
You think I'm playing, but I'm not.
I believe you. Instead of golden corn.
Instead of sugar smacks, we had like it was like molasses some shit like that. Yeah, we had that shit, and I was not fucking with it because it did taste the same because the name wasn't the same.
I feel what you're saying. I like seriously. I ate like honeycomb was my shit.
Dude, see,
peanut butter Captain Crunch was my shit. Like for real.
When I went over my friend's house, yeah, I was fucking that shit up. I ain't gonna lie. Honey Grams was my shit.
Honey Grams was bomb. What else? Like,
no, Golden Grams. That's what it's called.
Golden Grams. But it was another one.
Yeah.
It's like so. Peanut butter Captain Crunch was like my shit. Crunch berries when they did all berries, I lost my mind.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like I was like, what?
Yo, you know what I did like though? because my mom would like every now and again to get it because it was only like roughly around that time was like the blueberries. So she would give me the blueberries, and then she would give me the Count Chocolate Johns.
Hell yeah.
I would smash the shit out of those. They'll be gone in 2 days. Whining for more.
So you got to take your time through it. I like the other day I woke up. I was like, "I want some peanut butter Captain Crunch." My mom said, "You want me to buy some?" I was like, "I ain't gonna need it." I haven't had milk in I don't even know how long, and because it stink. Like regular milk to me smells so awful. Right?
I can't mess with it. I'm lactose intolerant, so I do almond milk.
Like almond milk is so good, but I need it in small quantities. I only find it also always in these big containers.
No, so like
you know what I'm saying. I need a small
Costco sell it by like the case, yo. So you can get it in the case, and it comes in like the, you know what I'm saying, like the little 12 ounce.
Yeah, I just need a small one because I'm probably only gonna do it like once or twice. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Just like that. My favorite like meal, like I remember when we were little, my mom used to make fried chicken. Oh, my mom has some of the best fried chicken. I said had because she don't fry shit. She'd be like, anybody doing that? I mean, like, Mom, because she be like, I'm not frying the chicken. You don't even eat the chicken, but chicken breast. Even then, she was trying to get me chicken.
She was trying to get, and you was not going.
I ate the other pieces because that's what I had to eat. But now I know what I like. My fried chicken, macaroni and cheese.
Okay.
And like seriously, like a sweet, not sweet macaroni and cheese, but just real creamy cheese, like macaroni and cheese. Yeah. Like, because I'm not homemade baked to that one, not that one, the one on the toe.
Like the Velveeta John.
That one.
Yeah.
Okay, that creamy cheese, and depending on how I was feeling, either corn or peas, because I had to have that together, whatever. And then I got older and I wanted broccoli. But otherwise, it was that, or my mom would make smothered pork chops.
Oh, rice and gravy. When I ate pork, smothered pork chops with some rice and gravy, with some onions with it.
Baby, let me tell you what Teresa could do though. Mama, if you listen to that, you know what I mean. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying? I'm like, baby, let me tell you about Teresa. And a smothered pork chop. You feel me? Listen, I'm like, man, baby, listen. That smothered pork chops, rice and gravy, and then again, depending on how I was feeling, whether it was broccoli and cheese, peas, corn. You know what I'm saying? And I even like string beans. Okay. A lot of my other siblings didn't like it, but I like string beans. My grandmother made the hell out of some Brussels sprouts.
Yo, Brussels sprouts is hard to cook. Everybody can't get them right.
I get you some Brussels sprouts.
Because I didn't like Brussels sprouts until like I got older, and one of my homeboys, who's a foodie, taught me how to cook it. Like I had to learn how to cook Brussels sprouts from my homeboy. So you're like, see, man, you got to caramelize them. That's why they taste nasty to you.
Or you got to cook them all the way down, baby.
And I was like,
and get that nice little char.
I was like,
right
what?
On them. Junior cooking. You smell it? Junior cooking. Get that nice little caramelization on it. That's but that's how I like to smother my cabbage too. When you bust the cabbage down all the way, you got to cook it right till it's just before it's just a little bit of caramelization, so start churning.
This is making me want some. I want some soul food now.
Everybody always making soul food. I just want you to know. I just want to say this. I'm gonna say this, and everybody ain't gonna like it. I'm about to piss some people off. Everybody can't cook, yo.
Oh God.
Everybody don't like my cooking. I'm okay with that. That's not true. Everybody that's ever eaten my cooking, I never had them. I get that. However, everybody can't cook. All your mamas wasn't master cooks. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. Right now, your friends didn't come. When your friends came up to your house, they didn't eat for a reason because your mama couldn't cook.
Big facts.
Okay, like your grandma and them, whoever was cooking, they didn't do a good job, and that's why your friends would never want to eat when they
your mama food look food guys and they won't fucking
they wouldn't finna do it.
It was a
whole reason. Always trying to invite you over instead of you to your house because they was trying to show you something. Auntie Rita said roasted Brussels sprouts with olive oil and sea salt. Like right now today,
I would smash that. I would smash that. So okay, as an adult, what's your favorite meal?
And roti or oxtails. Come on now.
Okay, Sarita.
How I love curry chicken. I learned to love curry chicken when I was in college, and one of my classmates was Jamaican.
Okay,
baby, her name was Anne Marie. Okay, and let me tell you,
she sounds Jamaican.
Anne Marie, little tiny ass, in a pot of curry chicken. I just wanted to push her down.
Yo, curry chicken over some jasmine rice is fucking fire.
It's bananas, and I like seriously
When
I ate her curry chicken, I didn't even care what part of the chicken it was.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
because she cut it up nice and clean. She's like, I cleaned the chicken. You don't worry about that.
Yo, Mo Bay Cafe.
Ooh.
Mo Bay Cafe on the south side.
Okay, say less.
If you ain't had that curry chicken, you need to have that. Shit is fucking delicious.
It's not Indian curry, right?
No, it's Jamaican curry.
Okay.
But y'all should know about how much I like curry chicken from the way I ate that sandwich down there.
Baby, that was bomb too. Now I would love for it to have been on some rice. Now, if the sandwich was good, but I just like curry chicken.
If that chicken was on some rice,
yeah, if you all right, it was bomb. It was bomb. Ashley showed out. I just want to say that Ashley showed out. As an adult, what my favorite food is,
I'm having flashbacks to that sandwich.
You let me hook you up with Ashley. I'm gonna connect you to her.
Man, I need that sandwich.
My favorite food, my favorite meal as an adult. I would love to say that I have one, but I don't. I have to have a taste for something.
Okay.
Because as an adult, my taste buds are just so broad now. So certain things, when I got a taste for something, this is where I'm at. Like Italian is my favorite food. My favorite food group, Italian style of food. Because I love red sauce. Like love a marinara. Like oh my gosh. Especially if it's got a richness is like sweet, kind of not sweet because of the sugar, but sweet because the tomato is sweet, and it's full of robust flavor with roasted garlic, onions. Oh my god!
Oh, that sounds so delicious.
Let me just gather myself real quick. A good marinara. Just listen, you can have my whole life. You hear what I'm saying? I also, of course, I'm from New Orleans. Well, I'm not from New Orleans. My family from New Orleans. So I'm a seafood head. You get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But I eat shrimp in ways that people will be like, "What the hell?"
Yo, listen, I love New Orleans.
Listen, shrimp.
You wouldn't.
I'm like, Bubba Gump is it's got to be my cousin. You know what I'm saying? Fried shrimp, broiled shrimp, fricassee shrimp, baked shrimp,
listen,
sauteed shrimp.
I could eat shrimp and lobster. I could eat a billion different ways. And I would still fuck it up. No, but as an adult, I think my favorite meal in general is a medium well steak, some salmon on a bed of barley. Okay. With like a side of baby spinach.
I love spinach. I love baby spinach. I love cream spinach. So then we're talking about different pieces. Like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, so it's different. Like, I could eat a plate of veggies. You get what I'm saying? Depending on like what it was made. Like, I love candy carrots.
Oh, interesting.
Never.
No, this is interesting.
Have you ever had them?
Yes, I had.
Right.
They're not bad.
Like, so it depends on who making them, how they made.
But
you know what I'm saying? And I prefer them. I was like, it's two different ways. If I use honey to sweeten them, to candy them, whatever, then you gotta use. If you use honey, then you gotta use real butter. Okay, honey and real butter.
I'm saying you can't use that margarine crap.
Only if you use honey. You get what I'm saying? If you got margarine, then you can use margarine and brown sugar to get a good candy on carrot. I'm telling you.
See, my thing is like I don't want it if it ain't cooked with butter.
Look, I got you. You get what I'm saying? But because butter's got the natural sweetness to it when you cooking it, especially when you get it cooked down like that.
Yeah,
babe, listen. We can sit and talk about food. I'm trying to tell you, we can have some cookouts.
So
it's a perfect opportunity for us to have what is that called? A potluck. Like everybody bring all y'all bomb this and just come here and visit the tables up here. You know, idea.
That is a whole idea.
Did you see it? Deposit it.
I'm trying to tell you, like,
at
the same time.
I make that almost weekly.
Make what almost weekly?
Boneless, skinless chicken thighs plus chickpeas, peas, and rice. I think that is.
Hold on. You make roasted Brussels sprouts.
Curry chicken.
You make curry chicken almost weekly.
Yeah, curry chicken.
Yo, I will pay you to make, like, I will buy that plate from you.
She said, "I'm so glad I ate before watching this." Listen, we just got here because I was eating that chicken and it ruined everything.
That's literally how we got here.
She said she made curry chicken every week, like almost weekly. I'm just saying though, I think that we should have we should.
It should be like a. It
No,
should
no,
like
no,
a.
no, we're gonna talk about it off air.
Oh,
And
okay.
It's gonna come down, and yep, I got it. I got it right here.
Yo, what happened to the Mashines party where I was supposed to be barbecuing? And we ain't never put that together. What happened to that?
Kelly, hold on, what's this?
Is Kelly still on here?
I don't think she is, but we finna call her. What?
Because when she the one that was supposed to pull that together?
Give me 1 second. I'm about to call her right now. I know this is gonna be like, cuz did you just really call me on there? Let's see if she answered though.
She was on here. What is it?
She did come on for a minute, you know. We appreciate the love. I'm trying to make sure that I got it.
She popped in and popped out.
I'm about to call her.
Yo, my homeboy told me, he said I like bougie food.
Me too.
I'm like, but how can your food be bougie though? I don't understand that.
Never mind. I was going to say something about your friend. Never mind. I'm okay. I was. It's a thing. It's different levels. Everybody don't have access to everything. You know, now your cousins is all eating lamb chops, so they think they win in life.
Hello?
Hey, I might speak with Kelly, please.
Who is this?
This is Patrice from live with JustPatriceFlowRadio.com. How are you?
I'm doing good.
You're
I almost
great.
didn't answer. It says spam likely.
Well, it ain't spam likely. It's us, Smaji. And Dan and I are here. Prince Dan and I are here having a conversation about food and deliciousness. And if y'all don't know, Kelly make the most bomb Puerto Rican rice I've ever had in my life. And we got some local samples of approval around these parts. And one day she's going to be making that for her. But Dan was asking what happened to his, and he bust me out talking about some of the massage barbecue party that he never got to do. And I was trying to explain to him.
Oh yeah, we got to still do that. We still got to do that. We still got to do the barbecue. That's when y'all gonna get the rice again. There you go.
You see, that's when we're gonna get it again. How about that?
Yeah, when are you gonna get it again?
You hear him? He talking to you, Kel.
What you say? What you say, Prince?
When you gonna get it again?
What? I can't hear what he say.
He said when y'all gonna get it again?
When everybody could decide that they could do a day off on a Sunday when we could do it.
Oh, did she say on a Sunday?
Lately, it's definitely gotta be a Sunday.
I'm about to say none of us work on a Sunday.
Okay,
so probably give it like 2 weeks.
Give it
like
2
let's
weeks.
tell everybody next Sunday.
Tell everybody put it 2 weeks out and she'll do it.
Okay. Am I going to announce this?
Am
I announcing this?
Is he responsible for announcing it, or is we gonna do it?
Of course, because that's Prince. Everybody listens to him. Put it out there.
No, nobody listen to mine. No, nobody listen to me. I listen to come out to an event.
Yeah, send a text out. Let them see if everyone is available next Sunday.
If everybody find out you make a Puerto Rican rice, they coming.
That's how good our rice is. As he said, if everybody find out you making Puerto Rican rice, they coming.
Oh yeah, definitely gonna make that. You can't have a barbecue without that.
See, facts, bam, right there.
And see how we got that done. All on the internet, all on the radio, blowradio.com, official, exclusive.
Now it's on the radio. You're gonna have everybody showing up at the house now.
We just did it live right now.
That means you're gonna have to go to El Rey's and get the big bag of rice.
Next Sunday.
Y'all hear that? Oh, those are babies.
Yeah, I have President's Day. They was on school, so I got Dre, Sian, and Riley.
Oh yeah, they turned up.
Look at that. They're like, that's all I hear. You hear them like,
today is turned up in the background.
Indeed. We're gonna let you get back to the family. She's like, who's calling? Hi, this is Patrice. I'm looking for
I didn't know.
Raquel,
I was skeptic. I almost didn't answer it now.
I just kept calling it, and I'd have kept calling and pissed you off. I'd have just been kept like, you know
my phone when
doing? And then you had to send me straight to voicemail because I'd have been like,
the Kelly code switch.
See, something told me the answer. See, I knew it. I must
Did
have
you code
felt it.
switch when you picked up the phone?
Mm-hmm, she did. She said, hello, my speaker Kelly, please. Max is calling.
That's hilarious.
Hi, this is Patrice from Blow Radio. She's like, oh.
I wish I'd heard that.
Yes.
She thought you was a bill collector. That's why.
Bill collectors at my door.
She was like, click that credit card is gonna get paid when I get ready.
All right, baby. We're gonna call you in a little bit. Thanks for answering. We appreciate
All right,
you.
y'all take it easy. Y'all be safe.
All right, love you.
Love you too, babe. Listen. See, this what I be trying to explain to y'all. We out here for it. We is definitely out here for it.
Definitely.
Auntie Rita said her favorite food these days is oxtails in a stew with gravy or jasmine rice. So here's my question today. I have to ask this, okay? And I know that we're gonna go here. So hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like oxtails?
No, I love oxtails.
Okay.
I don't care how they made. They could be made. They could be made with curry or like
I don't know what
red
an
sauce.
oxtail is, okay? And because I don't know what an oxtail is, I have not eaten it.
Oh, it's a tail of an ox.
It's a cow?
An ox.
Is there any more ox left?
Yes.
Are we sure?
It's a bovine.
Okay. I'm just asking because I don't know because I don't eat it. I don't eat oxtails. I don't eat, and even though I know I don't eat turkey necks, I don't eat neck bones, I don't eat ham hocks, I don't eat
It's beef. It's beef.
Okay, but I'm just laying it all out there. I don't eat none of these things. What's the little fat the ham hock with the little
Yeah, nah.
The little fat part on the
No, I don't eat that.
I know you don't eat pork, so you don't eat it.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying I don't eat that either.
Auntie
Rita said yes. Streets, no, never. No, I've never eaten oxtail because it's got the little bone thing in the middle, and it don't look right.
No, it'd be so much meat on there. Like if you get it,
you gotta put the bone in your mouth. How do you eat it?
You just eat it on the side.
You gotta eat. You was like I don't eat ribs. I don't eat rib tips. I don't eat.
Oh yeah, so that bone will probably mess with you.
The bone.
You could like grab a fork because that's what my cousin do. He'll grab his fork and he'll separate the meat from the actual bone. But that meat is so tender and so juicy. Like, listen.
I know y'all out here laughing at me. She said it's cow ass, basically. Look at you.
No, it's a cow tail. Cow ass is totally
tail.
different.
She said peach, so it's an ass. Peach. Cow tail. It's a tail. It's the tail. I get it. It's the tail.
Like literally, like the little.
Literally the tail thing.
Literally the tail.
That's unacceptable.
How? How's that unacceptable?
Y'all eat. I'm not gonna yuck y'all yum. I'm not gonna yuck y'all yum. Okay, but that's just me. And all I'm saying is I can't do it. I don't eat lamb. I don't eat.
Ain't no different than eating neck bones.
I don't eat neck bones. I said what I said.
Okay.
I don't eat neck bones.
No judge zone here.
No neck bones.
No judge zone here.
Neck bones, ham hocks, turkey neck.
I can't do turkey neck. Ain't no meat on there.
Anything that you gotta say that you gotta announce that it belonged to the pig.
Like pig feet.
Anything that you gotta announce.
I can't focus.
Say anything that you gotta. If you have to announce the animal that it belonged to, I'm not eating it. I'm just saying. Wait a minute.
You could have grew up with my family.
Everybody
could have popped off with some chicken feet. You'd have been like, "What the hell?"
Listen, everybody be on here going over there on Finder. Like I can't even remember the name of the place.
You talking about the farmers market over there?
No, the Jamaican authentic Irie Palace, right?
Oh,
I don't.
No,
I don't mess with
Mobay Cafe is better.
But if it's an oxtail cooked right, I'll have a sample. Say less, Sarita. She also said, Everett said, greetings, sister. The cow butt is rump roast. See?
Yep.
How about that? Rump
it's
roast. You see what I'm saying? Rump roast. You got me laughing over here. Listen, now don't get me wrong. The rump roast, the part, the round part on the butt of the cow, that cooks down deliciously if you are putting it in the oven with some carrots and potatoes.
You got slow cook the rump though.
You got to cook it super slow.
Because the rump be tough.
But not if you cook it right.
Yeah, that's why you got to cook it slow.
You cook it right. If you have to make the announcement of what the meat is, you know what I'm saying? Pig, such ears, feet, nose. No, what you
just want them call it? Neck?
I'm not eating that either. Because what is it?
Neck.
No, what I'm saying is that if you have to announce the part of the animal to go with it, I'm not eating it.
So you ain't gonna eat chicken breast?
I eat chicken. And the only part of the chicken that I eat is the breast.
But they announced that part.
You know what I'm saying? People don't say chicken breast. You get what I'm saying?
You look on the menu, it says chicken breast.
Because it's chicken and then it says breast. You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
It's an ox.
Or
tail.
you say chicken leg, chicken wings. You get what I'm saying? But what I'm saying, if you have to announce the part of the body, so you don't have to announce the part of the chicken breast. You can look at it like that's a breast. You don't have to. If I have to look at it and be like, "What the fuck is that?" I'm not eating.
When I see an oxtail, I know it's an oxtail.
Well, I don't know what it is. I don't eat lamb. I don't eat.
Whoa, hold on. Lamb is fire.
Goat. I don't eat goat. I don't eat.
Okay, hold on. Rewind.
I don't eat any of that.
You don't eat goat?
Nope.
Why? What's wrong with goat?
It's a goat.
Why you don't eat goats? Because you think they're cute or something?
Because it's a goat. What you do to the goat? What he do to you? I don't eat
goat
lamb.
food. Goat food.
Okay, that's fine. Somebody else can eat it. I'm not.
And lamb chops taste delicious.
I don't eat snake. I don't eat gator.
Nope, I ain't doing that.
I don't eat frog. I don't eat.
Frog tastes like chicken.
Calamari. It does not taste like chicken. I've tasted it. Does not
taste like chicken to me.
It's gamey. No, I'm good.
What I don't like is that
venison.
I
think that's wrong.
Cooked right, deer
taste.
It tastes delicious. Cooked right.
Listen. I didn't say it was nasty. I didn't say it was nasty. Now listen, everything that I've tried, the majority of the foods that I'm telling you, I tried them. Nobody eating on. I'm not eating that. This ain't right. Y'all out here killing a beautiful person. And she said it's a goat. That is what I said. I'm not eating it because it's a goat.
I'm just trying to figure out what's wrong with it. It's not like goats.
So you
like
really
like
don't want to even discuss wild game? Not even at all. I'm not eating any of it.
Like she literally won't eat a deer, and deer tastes delicious
because it's deer. Let me tell you, my stepdad.
Why don't you want to eat the deer? Because it's cute.
It's a deer.
Because it's a deer, or is it because you think deer are cute?
Because it's a deer. That's all. That's all. I'm not eating it.
Were you sad when Bambi's mom got killed?
Were you sad when Bambi's mom got killed? You fucking hater.
No, not really. I wasn't that sad.
Yeah, Kelly said if they cute, I don't eat it. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not eating rabbit. I'm not eating coon. I'm not eating none of that. Like I'm not.
Coon tastes horrible.
It's gamey. I'm not eating it. But I'm not eating it not just because it's gamey. I'm not eating it because of what it is. I'm not eating. I'm gonna tell you, I'm like this close. I want to make sure y'all can see my fingers put in front of my hat. I'm like this close to being a vegetarian. Excuse me, pescatarian. Because I don't even eat all fish. I don't eat scallops.
I'm about to say fish have feelings.
They do. I don't eat all fish either.
You eat calamari?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, because I was gonna judge you then.
Judge me? I don't eat that either.
No, because octopuses are smart.
It's octopi.
Octopi.
And they are smart, and I'm not eating them either.
They're like incredibly intelligent.
I don't eat oysters or clams, and they different.
No, oysters and clams. It's the grit for me. That's why I can't do it.
I'm not eating oysters. I'm not eating clams. I don't listen. If I gotta eat, listen. I grew up eating crawfish tail. I'm not sucking no head or no goddamn crawfish. You know that nasty ass shit up out of there.
Why are you eating the brain? Like, that's what I don't understand.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
That's critter brain. Like that's weird. Like I can't do that.
Ooh.
Like my grandma used to eat. My grandma used to eat cow brain.
I'm not eating any of that.
And she would fry it up with eggs.
I'm not eating that. Listen to Auntie Rita said, I don't do pork anymore. I grew up eating it, but it started making me sick to my stomach. But sometimes I have to make exception because my mom uses it in a Puerto Rican rice. There's no way I'm not eating that. Say less. I know, and it's bomb. I'll have to deal with the stomach problems. I am not, man. Listen, Kelly said fish is yuck. Kelly don't eat fish.
I can tell by the yuck symbol. Yo, do you remember the yuck symbol as a kid? The green, it was the green sticker, and it had the yuck face for like anything that's supposed to be nasty or poisonous. You don't remember the yuck, the yuck symbol?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think remember the yuck symbol. Enough to eat. Why we got to eat the everything's? That's how I feel. But you know what? But listen,
I think goat was getting ate before.
First of all, that's why we don't got to eat it no more. Okay, it's done had its turn.
I think the one animal that should be definitely canceled is pig.
Pig?
Yes.
What he do to you?
Pig should be canceled from being ate.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
They are super intelligent.
The only part that like I don't have to have ham, but I like it. Okay, I don't have to eat a pork chop, but baby, if it's center cut and it's fried deliciously, I want it.
Listen,
You know what I'm
don't
saying?
get me wrong.
However, and motherfucking bacon.
I was about to say because all the different kinds of bacon.
Listen, no.
No.
It's only
You
one
got
kind of
you
bacon.
got salt pork bacon. You got apple smoke bacon. You got pepper bacon. You
Just
got
bacon.
thin cut bacon. You got
Thick
thick cut bacon. Listen, you got all kind of cuts of bacon and all different
Let
kind
me
of.
tell you, shout out to Corey and Tamara, right, of Delicious Bite. Corey and that goddamn candied bacon.
The only thing is just like pork. Like I haven't eaten it so long that anytime I even take a little small bite of it, my body gets. I get so sick.
Don't do it to make you sick.
I
And
get
I tell
so
people all the
sick.
time, you don't got to do that to yourself. I ain't tripping. You don't got to. You know what I'm saying?
No, but
the
like,
rest of the stuff.
But
I shouldn't eat potatoes the way that I do, and I love potatoes.
You ever have a bacon wrap scallop?
No, I don't eat scallops.
Well, if you have it, then like I feel sad because that shit is fucking delicious.
Scallops smell like fish.
Dude, so
you know what? Judge your damn self. Why you acting like that? You can just kiss off right in motherfucking there. I don't care.
No, actually, I was finna switch it, but I was finna say the last time I actually had bacon was I had Cornish hen wrapped in apple smoke bacon, peppered apple smoke bacon.
I bet you that was bananas.
Listen,
I'm already know it.
Listen.
Let me tell you, this is the messed up part about it. The Cornish hen. I only. You gotta cook a whole hen, and guess what part I'm eating?
That's like the small. I got like the less meat on it. I'm the whole thing.
You use a whole hen, and guess what I'm eating? The breast portion, the double-sided breast part. That's it. Listen, guess what part of the turkey I'm eating?
The breast.
That's it.
I don't even like turkey breast. I like turkey leg, which is weird because I don't even like drummies, but I like turkey leg.
I will buy me a motherfucking a turkey breast, just the breastbone, because the Lord knew what I needed in my life, and He made it so that the people in the store only made it so you could just get the breast. I'm talking about the breast you can stuff it still with the whole plate and whatever, and I will season that mug, let it marinate, and so just imagine if it is a bird. I don't know. I don't remember what the technical food name of that is called. Like
it's a pheasant.
What I'm not just talking about. I mean any of those. So any of the bird foods. Turkey, chicken, duck. I'm not eating nothing but the breast.
So
and duck is greasy as shit.
I was about to say duck is hella greasy.
It is.
You know what's good though?
Shut up, Kelly. I love the breast part. You so
goose is good.
There's no reason to eat a goose, yo. It's no reason.
That shit is delicious.
You know what I'm saying? This is no reason to do that. As a matter of fact,
there's no reason. There's no reason to eat a swan. But goose is delicious.
Who eats swans?
There are people that eat swans.
It's people that eat monkeys too, bastards.
There's people that eat bats.
The bacon wrap scallop and with Brussels sprouts at the neck. Oh my God. I just want to cry right now thinking about them.
Trying to tell you,
I'm not eating no scallop.
Listen, a scallop that is clean and fresh don't taste fishy. Scallop is literally like the tofu of the sea.
It smells fishy, and I don't eat tofu.
Oh, then never mind.
Tofu is a sponge, and it tastes like whatever you put it in.
That's exactly why I called it the tofu of the sea.
It's a texture thing, because y'all know I got texture issues. You know,
if you can't eat the slimy part of the chicken, you definitely ain't eating.
Don't ruin it. Now listen. Oh my God! I just realized what time it is. Hey y'all, hold on, like 2.2 seconds. I see me live still on Facebook. We're gonna hang out just for a quick minute. If you are listening to the show on blowradio.com, I want to thank y'all for hanging out with us. Thank you to Prince Dan for chopping it over me today, having this great conversation. We talking about food and all the things we do and don't eat. Also, the whole topic for today was this all I got, right? And it's mine. So the whole point of today's show was to remind you that you got to take care of yourself. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of people are not going to like it. And my frustrations come into the point where I have to say, when I have to even explain to adults. When I say adults, I mean grown people. Like I'm literally almost 50 and I'm still having to explain to people, listen, you got to put your selfishness aside when it comes to the expectations of other people. Don't get me wrong. You want people to give as much as you would give to you. I understand that. But the truth of the matter is maybe you are giving too much of yourself with the expectation that somebody should be the one responsible for filling your cup. That's not their job, yo. You understand what I'm saying? That is not their job. And the truth of the matter is, I wish the best for you and all of your loved ones. But I wish the best of me most. Okay? And in order for me to be on deck, to do all the things that I need to do in the fullness of the glory of the Most High has provided for me, I need to be well. And sometimes that means my no got to be extra strong. And if my cup is still not full enough to provide from my overflow, or as Cal said, the overflow or the overflow, baby, I ain't got it. And I expect that if you quote unquote say that you love me, the least you can do, the very least you can do, is be understanding of that. And until next week, shout out to my homeboy Prince Dan. Don't forget that this week is a banana list of things happening at Happy Days Day Bar here in the Sherman Phoenix, starting with tomorrow with karaoke. We're gonna be in here hanging out, laughing and dancing and talking shit and pretending that we could sing all of the beautifulness. And then on Wednesday, we'll be here playing games. Could y'all just come play some games with me? Can y'all just do that? Like for real. Don't come here with y'all. Come here, y'all sit, y'all be cute, to be looking around like what we gonna do. Come and play the actual games with me.
It'd be fun.
It's fun. And I'm hey Tiffany, how you doing, baby? We're gonna have you play the actual games, okay? And then on Thursday, is what's happening there?
We got wild poetry on Thursdays.
What's happening? Who's gonna be here? Is got a special guest or is just getting down?
Oh, we just getting down. We getting down. March, the first week in March, we have two very special guests.
Okay.
You know, you want to talk about your brother? We have Robin Hayes also.
And the Toombe Bay Nasty is definitely going to be in the building. If you are not familiar with Robin or Natumbe, make sure you click on the links in Dan's advertisements for that, as well as in the Facebook group. It's a Facebook event, right?
The event page.
An event page for Wild Poetry.
Yep.
And that information is there. You can learn a little bit more about that. I know Robin is up and coming, doing her major thing around these parts, and the Toombe is a local legend, like straight.
Definitely a local legend.
It's gonna be fire in the building. Don't forget that this Friday.
He got two people coming in, don't he?
We got two headliners this Friday and an opener, which is gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be crazy this Friday.
It's a couple of people that's got some birthday parties that they're trying to celebrate. So the young lady that you talked to me about, and then D-Rock hit me up on somebody else. So listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
If you don't get here early,
the tickets are free for general seating. Okay, but if there are, how many tables did the one lady reserve?
She reserved
3 or 4? Three tables, and the other lady wants to reserve 2. So that's 5 of the tables that we got. And
we only got 8.
We only got 8. It's reserved, and then the rest of it is just general admission seating, which are free tickets. So you're welcome to come and hang out. If we got to go into the overflow, we just gonna have to go into the overflow, but it's what it is. Don't forget, if you want to reserve your seats, you want to know more about reserving the seats, 414-301-1027. That's 414-301-1027. And make sure you call, or just stop down at the Happy Days, okay? Because I know y'all can't remember that stuff. They be forgetting. Just stop down at Happy Days, and we'll get y'all together. And then Saturday is Saturday. Was you here for the day party?
No, I missed it. I heard it was lit too. Damn. I heard it was lit. I should have came.
Yo, shout out to Junior's Smoked Barbecue for sponsoring.
Shout out to my
homegirl Leela Huntley for hanging out and working with me and my partner Devon D on such an amazing event. And I'm just saying, Pisces, y'all up next. Stay tuned for the date for the Pisces Day Party that is coming up. Shout out to my homeboy DJ Vale for doing this amazing thing. If y'all are still live on Facebook, me and Dan go hang out for just a few more minutes. But if you are live listening to blowradio.com, it's been real, y'all. And guess what? Your girl JustPatrice is in the building, and I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here with me. Thank y'all for spending your time and absorbing some of this great energy. And until next week, yo, holla. All right. So listen, we still live on Facebook because that's what we doing. Listen, so back to this food thing that y'all keep trying to make me eat. Somebody who going to the Nick? Marima says I'm treating myself to dinner and drinks at the Nick tonight. Well, I'm treating myself to drinks here at now. Happy Days.
Yo, you want to go to Mobe Cafe and go get some like I really want some Jamaican food right now.
What is that?
Mo Bay Cafe is on like South Second Street.
That's
No,
what
South First Street. Yeah.
Mo.
Mo Bay Cafe.
I'm scared.
Why?
Cause what if I don't like it?
If you don't like it, I'll cover you.
No, it's not that.
Cause I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it if you don't like it. Cause I already know I'm gonna like it.
Cause you like it anyway.
Yeah.
Well, we would have to get something to eat. Then how about that? Cause I'm just like, what? Chase is at a babysitter. So somebody be like, you notice you ain't seen Chase or nothing?
Yeah, I know.
Chase is with a sitter.
I'm about to say where my nephew at.
He's minding him business, being loved on by little people.
Oh.
And making somebody happy. That was sad.
Okay.
So I'm sharing the love of my doggy.
Then that's cool. That's cool. That's worth it.
Mm-hmm. It is. It be hard though. I just want y'all to know. Like I want y'all to know that I don't easily be like, okay, go get him. You sure you can have him? But when my niece call and be like, Auntie, can I come get Chase? Absolutely.
Sometimes she look at you sideways, and when you pick her up here, when you pick him up here, she be like,
who was picking up my son?
You didn't have him too long.
Too long. Go and sit him down.
Go ahead.
Let me just ask y'all this. I'm gonna say this real quick too, because people be stroking the shit out of Chase's little pretty fur, picking him up, holding him in their little arms, on something. He's so spoiled. Well, motherfucker, you was holding him and stroking him, talking about he's spoiled. You spoiling him. Oh, but y'all want to blame me and say, Patrice, you made him. Oh, I made him spoiled, and y'all perpetuating my spoiledness. Get the hell out of here.
We are.
Y'all spoiling him. Let me tell you, I be trying to have Chase sit down and be like, Sarah, he wants to move around. What he want? He wants to do what I'm telling him to do. That's what he wanted. No, he has his own feelings.
Is that EVO over there? No, I'm just playing.
Could be.
I'm just playing.
I'm just saying.
I'm not saying that I might be one of those people, and I'm saying that I might not be one of those people. I'm just saying I could be one of those people.
And I ain't gonna even say one of my cousins be trying to feed him food, even when I say don't feed him that. He is listen. Kelly says she making jerk chicken tonight.
See, Kelly,
did you check your schedule for tomorrow?
You can't be just throwing that out there, and you just heard us talking about going to go get some Jamaican food.
I'm making jerk chicken tonight.
You see the
Do you bake?
Who, me? Mm-hmm. Like baked food or like baked goods?
Baked goods.
No. I know how, but I don't. I despise it.
Why?
Just because outside of making biscuits, I really don't like baking. For one, it makes the house hot as hell. Two, you can't move around like you want to, or otherwise you're going to fuck the food up. Hold on. That's a lot, because I will bake some cobbler. I will. But don't ask me to make no pies outside of cobbler. Don't ask me to make no cake, no cookies, none of that. I'm not with it. Like I will pay somebody to bake something for me though.
Really?
Like dead ass.
Okay, that's interesting. Like I don't mind. Like I started baking when I was married. Like I baked before then, but I started like baking a lot. My husband had a serious sweet tooth, and the stuff when we used to buy food, and buy sweets from other places for whatever reason was giving him heartburn. So I'm like, we're not gonna have to eat none of that. I'm gonna just make it all. And he was like, what you gonna make? And I was like, first of all, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I got this, sir. And then I was either baking cookies all the time. He's like, this is the first time ever in my life I've eaten cookies and didn't have heartburn. I was like, because there's mine.
Because they're you know what's in them. They're not processed.
So I baked his cookies. I made all kind of pies and cakes. I learned to make caramel while I was married.
Oh.
So I could make him caramel cake. He had one of his favorite cakes was like an orange cake or something like that or whatever. So I learned to make that. I learned like seriously. I was like, let me look at this recipe.
That sounds so delicious.
Real quick, you know, some people like let me go on and yeah. Let me tell you what I loved to make though. Like what I learned and started loving to make is like pancakes.
I love pancakes.
Like I learned to make pancakes and love them, and like to the point where like my favorite to make is pineapple upside down pancakes.
Oh, okay.
Or baked apple and cinnamon pancakes. But because I like to cut up everything from scratch. So cut up the fruit, blend it down, make the juice, use the juice in the mix
so that the pancake tastes like the fruit
without question instead of using like I use like I would get simply apple juice instead of using water. So I didn't use water at all. It was just all the juice in the mix or whatever, and then let that sit and bake that. Or it depending on how much I had to make or whatever, I would make like dump pancakes or oven pancakes where you make the bush and put all the mixed stuff down on the bottom and then put the batter on top of them, just pop them in the oven. Listen. Look, when I tell you peach,
one
apple, all the fruits.
Do you like crepes? Crepes.
Absolutely.
So
it's my favorite.
I love breakfast crepes.
Yeah.
Because like you can do so many different things with it and just have like I'm not a big dessert crepe guy, but I can deal with it.
I prefer dessert crepes but I like sweets. That's just me though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, they got to be I learned to make crepes in the 8th grade.
See, okay, so funny you say that. Now you're finna find out why I don't like baking. So, I went to Webster, and 7th grade. It was 7th grade. We had home ec class.
That's when they taught you how to cook at school. I know some of y'all like, what is home ec?
So,
home economics.
It's home economics. So I learned how to sew, which I already kind of knew how to sew because my grandma taught me a little something. But when we got to the baking portion and stuff, like I didn't know that I could actually do it, and I was really good at it. So I ended up bringing home a bunny cake, right? And I didn't know it was fire. I'm a kid, you know what I'm saying? I brought it home, and then my mom and my grandma and my auntie ate it, you know what I'm saying? And all my cousins ate it, and then I became the pseudo de facto baker in the crib.
Yeah. You want to bake that cake real quick again?
Yeah, so they'd be like, hey, Dan, can you make this, D? Can you make that? Can you make this? So yeah, for me, peace. So that's why I hated baking, because imagine being 12 years old, always baking a goddamn cake or some shit.
So that's why you don't want to do it no more. You're bad. Yeah. It's a beautiful feeling. Like for me though, like my mom and like I'm just recently, like in the last year or so,
for me to bake, I really got to love it. I had to bake
I was cooking breakfast for my sister and her kids. 1 second.
You good?
Yeah, just give me like 2 seconds. And my sister didn't know that. I never had to we never lived together like that. So she didn't, as adults. So she didn't know you might be cooking. And my mom was trying to tell her all the time. I know this is a moment. Sorry.
It's okay. You're allowed.
Appreciate that. So my mom was trying to tell my sister, your sister be in here cooking up some stuff. And my sister was like, yeah, right. So I made pancakes for everybody, and I made the whole breakfast: pancake, bacon, eggs, sausage, omelets, the whole 9 yards. Right? I've been making omelets since I was like 10. Okay, when we was in California, one of my mom's friends' wives taught me to make omelets. I've been making omelets since that for a long time. I'm cold, but that's another story. So I'm making these pancakes, and my mom likes pineapple pancakes. So of course, you take the pineapple juice and you actually put the pineapple juice in the pancake batter mix, fresh homemade pancake batter mix. I'm putting in my sister in the kitchen watching me now because she don't believe me. She don't believe. She's like, I know you're using the batter, fam. No, I'm not. Flour. Put our stuff in it, mix them, put some vanilla extract in it because you gotta use vanilla because it gives that little freshness, that little light.
It got to be the real vanilla extract. Yeah, come on, not the imitation stuff. Because if you knew what the imitation vanilla extract was made from, you'd be disgusted.
I'm not even playing that.
You know what it comes from.
I do, and that's why I'm not playing with it. I use vanilla bean in vodka.
Okay.
And you understand what I'm saying? And make it use my vanilla extract, and so I'm making it right, and then I put the pineapples. I bought a pineapple. I cut the pineapple up fresh down, bust it down. I cut this pineapple up. I used butter, vanilla, extract, of course, some brown sugar, a little bit of maple syrup, and I put it on the pineapples, and I put it in the pot and let it cook down to create its own syrup. Baby, just a little bit of and the pineapple juice in that, the adult pineapple juice, let it cook down to make my own syrup, and I blend it up a little bit so that she can pour it on her pancakes with some chunks of pineapples in it. My sister was like this. Could you make some more? I'm like, well, she tried to front my life though at first, right? Because she was like, I just taste a little, and then I walked out the kitchen, came back, and this nigga was doing this. I'm like, what you doing, yo?
Mm-hmm.
What you doing? She was like, I don't even know why this is this good. I'm like, are you still the mama pancakes? And she was like, she said I could try to. I know she did not. As a matter of fact, I'm telling you what she don't do is share those. You get what I'm saying?
Mama was not going.
She was not. I made my mama strawberry pancakes one time, and she didn't think that they was gonna be like strawberry. I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Y'all better. First of all, I could cook, and she was like, I know you can. You fresh strawberries blended down the whole process.
I was about to say, you know, you can cook.
Yeah.
When you can take a fresh fruit.
Yeah.
And make it taste like how the fruit tastes in the food.
Oh,
because like if anybody's ever tried to make like blueberry pancakes or like strawberry pancakes, if you don't you know do those berries right before you put them in that batter,
that's right. You're gonna have just a raw bitter butter.
Bitter berry. You're gonna be a bitter berry motherfucker. Like you're gonna be mad. Like what? You got to
let the berries cook down very slowly.
You got to let those sugars, those natural sugars come out
just right before they burst.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you just want some of them to burst and some of them to not till the berry is mushy, but right before they burst, and you got that natural syrup, that natural flavor in there. You bust that down. I'm trying to tell you.
Because most people they don't know. They don't know.
I does it. I'm trying to tell you, and you can use that. A rum pancake is bananas.
Listen,
a banana rum pancake.
I was just about to say my grandma used to make those with like, and she would make like a caramel syrup that she would pour on it. Like,
bust it down right now.
Listen,
right now. And it's and I
with chopped walnuts on it.
With the caramel, two ways. You can use it straight with the sugar and water with the vanilla and the cream to it, whatever. Or I just let the condensed milk, not in a can. I put it in the condensed in the thing, let it go by itself. So I don't got to do a whole bunch of it, and then take that caramel and use it inside. Listen.
Ooh.
You know, if you boil condensed milk in the can, just let it go and you let it go for a few hours, it'll make caramel.
Yeah.
Or if you watch it, you can put it in the pan and just watch it.
Yeah, I know. I'm sitting up there like, man, that's some talent right there to do it while it's in the can.
That's old school though. Just put it in the can and leave the can in and put the can in a boiling water. And let it just boil.
So when you use what brand do you use? Like Eagles brand or Pet brand? Eagles brand. Eagles is my favorite. Yeah. Like Eagles brand milk is something else.
Borden's is good, but Eagles is amazing. And listen, I'm trying to tell you what I can do is cook. But that's why I make my drinks be so good. Like I'm not trying to be funny, but that's why my drinks be like that because I look at these as all flavors.
Well, that's all cooking is. It's understanding. Like, so my youngest son's mom, she couldn't understand how, like, I can take a whole bunch of randomness and turn it into a dope meal. She was like, I'd have never thought of that. I was like, I got a flavor, right? That I'm tasting, right? And I'm like, I can smell what I want.
Come on, that's what I do.
So as I smell it, I know it's gonna taste like that.
That's right.
And she was like, how do you do that? I was like, I don't know. This is what happens growing up in the kitchen.
That's right. When you go in the kitchen, you be like so my family uses when we make what is that called? Jambalaya. Okay, with the rice based jambalaya, because people just two, and then people that use one with the noodles and one with the our family make a rice based jambalaya. With
delicious.
What's that called? What is the name of that? Patton's hot sausage.
Oh,
have you heard of Patton's before?
Yes, I have.
Patton's is my shit. Okay, so but you got to ship it because it's not here. They don't sell it here, and you
got that's definitely a down south thing. That's a down south thing.
So my uncle and them ship it to us, whatever. But when we don't have none, I have mastered it so well that I can literally I do my own seasoning if we don't got none. So I use that what's that the concentrate not Zatarain's but the seafood boil concentrate in the little jar.
Okay.
It's in the yellow bottle the seafood boil, right?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
That with onions, peppers, garlics, and different other herbs and stuff, whatever the case may be. I got that blend down so tough that you don't even know that I don't got no Patton's down.
Okay.
Now my mom be like, "How did you do that?" I'm like, "You don't smell the seasonings in the meat."
Okay. You gotta smell, and that's what I'm saying. People who cook understand.
Smell them all.
Part of like,
and I be doing like
all
that.
Of your taste is because of your smell. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. and I gets down. And I used to not used to. Even still now, if depending on how I'm feeling or what type of mood I'm in, it's something amazing. Not the base seasoning, love. Not
base.
definitely
She's not
not
talking.
base
She's
seasoning,
not
not
talking
Old Bay
about
seasoning.
base.
It is literally a jar that's about this big, and it says seafood boil on it outside. It's in a yellow container. I mean yellow wrapping, and the bottle is clear-ish, but the oil is red because it's so M&F and hot that you could like it's concentrated. Like literally, a cap full of that is gone. You better have a lot of food because the cap is so
Kelly
spicy.
over there? Is Kelly over there trying to
I'm
campaign
not
for some
listening
food?
to Kelly. I just noticed I skipped that over. You trying to bring it up. When can the staff get that? You making the food for the staff, Kels? Yeah, right now. There you go. You are cooking us some amazing Puerto Rican rice. I'm just saying, like, so I love to be able to do that. When I get time, when I have the time to be in the kitchen to do the stuff that I like to do, I don't like to be rushed. And I know this is gonna sound so crazy. I don't want nobody else in the kitchen with me.
No, listen, when
Please
I'm cooking, yo, you
Mm-hmm.
remember I tried to help you cook on New Year's, you was like,
There's not enough space in here, yo.
I was like, dang, I know how to feel. Like I've never been kicked out of the kitchen before.
Like, not that you can't help, not that you don't know what you're doing. It just ain't enough room. You saw that little space over there
That
we
kitchen
had.
was small as hell.
It was that's all we had. Is
It was
that
like
little video kitchen, the little video stove top, heated stove top, like this big.
Dude, the stove top was small, but the counter space was pretty decent size.
That was it though. What you was gonna stand over the counter space and do what?
Nothing. Now that I think about it.
I'm just saying, what you was gonna stand over the counter space and do? You was gonna beat the eggs?
Nothing. And I was lit.
Exactly. Thank you very much. I got it. Kelly said, "I'm hungry." Hey, what you need me to bring you? Cause
we've been talking for food for like an hour and 45 minutes. You think
I'm not hungry?
You just smashed some chicken.
I did a long time ago though. I only ate the top parts, and I had to stop eating. Stop. Okay, never mind.
Look, you gonna mess yourself up again. You about to mess yourself up.
Oh, come back to the goodness. Come back to it's so crazy. Like seriously, you would think that I had like okay, so this is crazy. Like as sensitive as my belly is, like stuff like that, my gag reflex is crazy when it comes to smells and foods and stuff like that. I can't even do like the thought of it because I'm so imaginative. I can literally either feel or smell the texture immediately. But I watch like the craziest, goriest shit on
and be unfazed.
Be like, dang, look at that. Or I'll be on the internet talking about like literally I watch like weird stuff like the toe bro and all that stuff to put myself in a mindset so I can remember to go get my pedicure. I never want my feet to look like those feet.
Yo,
have you seen something?
Yeah, I'll be watching the little, like the toe doctors and stuff where people toenails be all jacked up or the pimple popper.
I mean, like, first of all, how the fuck did it get that big?
Like my thing be like, how did you how did your whole toenail turn into a fungus though?
Look at wait. Joe said just the top part of the chicken. She don't eat chicken.
What's something wrong with
chicken.
Kelly?
I do eat chicken. I don't eat chicken. I never mind. We're not gonna talk about that.
Why she come for your life like that?
Yes, she did. That's okay. I absolutely hate when someone in the kitchen with me while I'm cooking. Go away. Come on, Auntie Rita. That's what I'm saying. Get out of here, yo.
That shit. I don't care. Like, listen, that's how you learn.
That's okay. I mean,
you might pick up something.
You off in the back. That's no problem. I mean, when I say in the kitchen, I mean in the kitchen, trying to be active while I'm in the kitchen. Don't touch nothing, fam. I need to know. I need to have access to everything, even the stuff I'm not touching right now. Get out of here. Cause it's magic happening right now, and all the stuff is working and everything.
See, you know what? I think so. Like when I was younger, right? For one, like I was forced to learn how to cook and bake and all that other stuff. But my grandma, my mom forced me to learn how to cook because it was like we just got that feeling like whatever little girl you end up with, she ain't gonna know how to cook.
She don't do nothing. She's gonna be cute.
Yeah, because they saw my little girlfriends from the neighborhood and from school, and they just like, he ain't gonna get one that cook. He gonna be hungry. So they taught me how to cook, right? But I actually like cooking. I just hate baking. But that's how I learned how to cook. So like, so when I was growing up, what we would do was it was a family thing. You know what I'm saying? So You know, my grandma was cooking, I come in there, my mom does, and we all had something to do. You know what I mean? And then like my friends would be mad. They were like, D, you coming outside yet? I'm like, hold on, man. Give me like, like a half an hour. I'll be outside. They're like, why? Because I got to go help my mom and my grandma cook.
And now they hungry and you not. That's all I'm
Like
saying.
big
I'm gonna say
facts.
that real quick. Now they hungry and you not. I didn't become a great cook until like 8 years ago. Oh, Kels, that's cool. Listen, my grandmother.
That's exactly
used
what
to,
it is.
That's exactly what it
That's
is.
exactly what it
Yes,
is.
exactly what it is. That's what I'm
Zatarans,
telling you.
yeah.
Yes, Zatarans. My grandmother taught me, to like she cooked. She used to cook, and I was the one that was in the kitchen with her. Like I was the one. Like my cousins them never was. I mean, they learned to cook. My cousins cook too. You know what I mean? But I learned some of the recipes specifically from her. Like my grandma taught me how to make millet. My grandma taught me how to make fresh stuffed peppers and all the stuff that my cousin be like, "Think I should have got the recipe for." I'm like, "I got you, yo." You know what I'm saying? Like
stuffed bell peppers.
Listen.
Listen. I'm in my pudgy boy bag right now. Leave me alone. I'm in my pudgy boy bag. Like I really listen. When we leave, I'm finna go get me some. I don't know what it is.
Whatever it is you're going to get.
I know it's gonna be fucking delicious, and it's not finna be a pasty.
First of all,
no, I love pasties. Don't get me wrong.
I'm just saying, yeah, they not bad. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously.
I just don't feel like a pot pie right now.
I love Popeye. Is this? I want to say this, the one right in the middle. Y'all see
it's
that?
definitely that one right
it's
there.
That one right in the middle
with the top on it.
And it's a concentrate, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now. You see this little bottle?
You only need a top full of that shit.
But you gotta have a top full in a large enough container. Because if you put more, if you put a whole top full and you don't got a lot of food, your mouth gonna be on fire. Hot is right. Hot. With that, like we went into the store because it's so hard to find. I just went in and bought like 15 of them. I thought let me get all these. I can put them in there. But again, my family's from New Orleans, so a lot of our food has a lot of Cajun flavor to it. Typically from there. But if I'm cooking, like I can cook from different types of food. You know what I mean? Tiffany said, "Bring me a pasty."
Bring you a pasty.
What's up from 106.9 FM Chicago Radio? Lyle, what's
going
good?
on?
Glad to have you join in. How about that? Listen, Auntie Rita said cooking is an art form. Like, for example, painting in every season is a color. Come on, it all
Big
comes
facts.
together. Come on, Team Gemini.
It's a beautiful painting.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful painting.
It's a beautiful thing. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, and no bad energy.
No bad energy in the kitchen.
Because I'm trying to tell you, it's like all that comes through in your food. You gotta be able to, you gotta feel love. You gotta be in a good mood. If you just throwing stuff together because you don't really feel like it, when you tired, your food gonna be like,
yo, food gonna taste tired.
How about it? I don't do it. I be ready to go. Facebook user said, I bought this for my daughter. I don't eat seafood, boy, only shrimp, perch, and catfish. Wow, I always thought it was an Old Bay concentrate. No, it's this right here. I just showed you.
It's the Zatarans.
Is that, and I'm gonna tell you right now. If you cook, it's not just for shrimp and seafood boils, it's all you need is literally. You'll be like, how did this drop or these few drops of seasoning flavor this whole meal?
Because if you do too much, your mouth gonna be.
Yep, and ain't nobody gonna be sorry for you. You gonna be on ass.
You gonna sound like a Hot Boys ad lib.
You so stupid. You stupid.
What?
That's facts, though. That is facts.
For real.
No, that is that concert.
It is
not
lying.
Though.
It's delicious.
It's amazing. If you are looking to add some primal Cajun seasoning or Cajun flavor to your meal, especially if you're making shrimp and grits or something seafood based or whatever, or something that's got it in there, you gotta use it.
I mean, you could kind of cut it with something citrusy, but it ain't gonna knock it all out.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you, just get you a cup of milk on the side, because the fuck you thought.
Exactly.
I'm trying to tell you. That's it. Is it? That's it. That's all.
Somebody's gonna do that. They're like, damn, he halfway set me up. Like, yeah.
Yeah. You gotta listen. I don't know. You know. Somebody asked me, why don't you eat Mexican food, Patrice? And I was trying to explain to them, I like Tex American. Okay. Yes, gumbo, Auntie Rita. Absolutely. Home-made hamburgers. How about it? It's amazing in hamburgers.
Yes, it is. Oh, yo, you know what? You know what I gotta make? I gotta.
Dan is offering to make food for us, guys.
So I got to do my bear can chicken, but it's a citrus bear can chicken.
Okay.
Right? So I ain't gonna tell y'all always in it. I'm a cook it, then I'm gonna bring it up here.
Dan has just offered to bring us food. Let's just join them together and find out when he's gonna be here. Who cooks better, the brothers or the sisters? I see you, Lyles. It depends on who it is and which
Depends.
families they are. Because
It
everybody's
depends.
family. Let's have a cookout at the Sherman Phoenix. How about it?
That sounds lit.
I'm just saying. We're gonna do it on a day that the Phoenix is not open though. Because I'm all about patronizing the establishments that are here. And I know this y'all think I be on one, but I'm so sincere. Like I would never have food sampling or even us having like okay, so I'm just gonna mention it out here, and if y'all steal my idea, y'all just steal the goddamn idea. So what we gonna do? I know, but I want to put this out here because people are making suggestions now, and I want to make sure that I'm saying what I'm saying. Is that I think that we should have a few of us, quote unquote, sign up, have some people sign up to cook certain meals or whatever, and then we can even have you can purchase tickets to come and eat from whatever the case may be. We'll have enough, and we'll figure out how many tickets we need to sell for how many people. You get what I'm saying? And then we'll have it out here, but we're going to do it on a day that the Sherman Phoenix is not open because I feel like if we're here and the building is open, then you should be patronizing the vendors that are here. Yeah. And I'm not trying to be funny, but when you offer this type of variety of food that we're considering, then and it's something different or something new. I don't want people to be discouraged from purchasing from the places that are here.
Because you gotta think out the potluck. People are gonna try the stuff at the potluck, especially if they bought tickets to it.
It's something different. It's a potluck. I want people to try it. You know what I'm saying? And I got mad love for Junior's Buffalo Boss, Funky Fresh, of course, Rise and Grind, and Lush is here. You know what I'm saying? Confectionately Yours is here. So whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? Whatever we got going on, we want to make sure that we do it on a day that the mall is not typically open, and then we can do that and not interfere. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tapping into nobody's pockets. That's just my thought. That's just how I'm doing. It's gonna be extra, like added to there and of. You get what I'm saying? And I mean, they made some of those chefs and some of those chefs maybe want to participate, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? And you just gotta pay a certain ticketed amount to come get samples. You know what I'm saying, from around the world, and we'll do it in groups. Like we got a bunch of tables here. We'll do it in a couple of different people. Like not I mean, a couple of different people at a time. I don't know. We'll figure out how many, and we'll have space so these people can eat from here or whatever. We'll have different people preparing the food around up here. You get what I'm saying? And you can pay to come up here and sample whatever you need.
Oh, that'd be dope. That'd be dope. Definitely.
Auntie Rita said, "I'm a brag on my cooking because I'm making an amazing shrimp etouffee and chicken and turkey sausage gumbo." Well, come on, yo.
Come on, then.
Listen, send the info. I hear you. We working out. We working it out right now. That's what's happening right now. My daughter makes everything like what y'all talking about. Yes, she loves it. She makes this spicy cheese sauce. Come on now.
Okay.
She's definitely taught at 19. She's been in the kitchen since 16, learning to come on, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Kelly said I'm down for that. I think it'll be amazing. You know what I'm saying? You see me, cuz? You see me? You see me? She said, I see you, cuz. Listen, I'm all about always trying to make it so that we all get paid. If I'm just getting paid by myself, you know what I'm saying, who I'm gonna celebrate with? Like if I'm the only person getting paid, then I might as well be broke because my people broke, I'm broke.
And that's the thing, like I tell people, like the people that I do wow with, right? I'm like, oh, I want to see you do good. I want you to spread your wings. I want you to fly at the same time because so I can celebrate wins for you too. You know what I'm saying? This is cool, but if this is all you end up doing, I'm gonna feel some kind of way. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because where did your growth come in at? That means like I didn't help you like reach a goal. I didn't help you grow out. I didn't help you connect with nobody. I didn't put you in the proper space to do something. And so definitely I get that. That's when it comes to food.
Lau said, make sure you put me in because I'll make sure you slap your mama. Listen, You're not supposed to slap my mama. You're supposed to slap your mama.
Supposed to slap yo mama.
It's supposed to be so good that I gotta slap yo mama. You're not slapping my mamas, even though Miss T do her this out.
My mama slap back.
Listen, that's what I'm trying to say. And I'm not slapping her.
I'm not slapping my
Y'all
mama.
know Teresa square up on you.
I'm telling you, Juliana, she don't play.
She be like, I'm like, mama, don't do it. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? And she be like, girl, if you don't, and then she put that, if you don't, no, ma'am, you don't got to tell me but once. Listen, I'm not going to keep y'all much longer. I just thought we was having some great conversation. It was a good vibe. I appreciate you for being here. Spending some time with me today, for sure. I told you, whenever you got some off time, I'm here on Mondays, and I enjoy the company. It makes the conversation good. Plus,
definitely,
like all bull crap aside, the monster had me today.
The
monster had me today.
It did.
Yep, pretty bad. And this helped me do what I needed to do anyway.
That's
you know
good.
what I'm saying? Some people say do it anyway or stick to it anyway. You get what I'm saying? And that is what we appreciate happening. Today I did it anyway. And I thank you for that. Like seriously. Shout out to everybody that joined the conversation and chopped it up with us. I know we just ran through all the things that are happening here at Happy Days Day Bar inside the Sherman Phoenix. We are located at 3536 West Fond du Lac Avenue, inside of the Sherman Phoenix, on the second floor in the mezzanine, at the mezzanine, whatever you want to call it. So look, this sounds real crazy, and I'm going to throw this out here real quick, and I want y'all to tell all y'all friends, right? Tomorrow is Tuesday, right? But it's Fat Tuesday. Okay? Which means that it's going down. We are at the gut belly of Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras is so lit right now.
And so tomorrow, when I leave here, I'm going to run over to what is that called? The party stores, one of them or two of them, and I'm going to grab some beads and medallion stuff, whatever, and we are going to use.
You trying to bring Bourbon Street up here?
We're close to it. Tomorrow we're gonna have hurricanes on sale.
Okay.
We're gonna make hurricanes. You hear me, Kel? You hear me? Yep. I'm going to go get you. Said we need the beads, and no, we are not showing breasts to get beads until it's after 7.
T for T or T for B?
You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Pre-7.
Hear me?
After 7.
I'm just saying. It might be some fun activities that's happening. And I feel like I'm literally finna just go snatch a bunch of beads. We're gonna put these tablecloths on these tables up here. We are gonna have hurricanes for sale, which are rum-based drinks. I want to throw that out there. Rum-based drinks.
Are you gonna make them similar to the grenades that they have down there on Bourbon Street?
They don't have the things. I can't. If I can find them, yeah. You get what I'm saying? I gotta go find the pieces.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, we're gonna have them in our tall glass. That's gonna be it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sell hurricanes.
If you ain't ever been to New Orleans on Bourbon Street and had a grenade, I'm gonna tell you like this: the locals don't drink it. The locals won't drink it. They say they only leave that for the tourists.
Yeah, because they know better. We're gonna have that. I want to talk to, of course, make sure. I don't know if any other establishments are doing anything. I don't know, but I know that we're gonna play some Mardi Gras theme music at some point in time during tomorrow. And every time we do, I'm gonna try to make sure I got enough staff here that I'm here. You were saying I had that and was doing off the hand grenades. How about it? I bet you were. And we're gonna stand over the balcony during that particular time, and we're gonna toss down beads.
Lit.
You know what I'm saying? Why not? I think it'll be a good time. It's gonna be a great time. So tell y'all friends trying to figure out what they're gonna do for Mardi Gras. If y'all get it together and y'all act right, maybe we can even do a second line during the but I gotta get enough of y'all on deck. Don't be playing no games.
Are you trying to have a second line?
Why not? All it is live music. We're not gonna have a live music, but it's music. We'll turn on the Mardi Gras music, and then we'll just have everybody walk around You know what I'm saying? And celebrate, maybe toss some beads and have some dance on party. Why
Yo, not? That's the you really trying to bring Noya up here.
Why not?
Hey, listen, I told you, like, listen, my last name is Washay.
I know what your last name is. You're going down. Don't forget to keep the peace in the community, and don't forget to voting is coming up. That is correct, Lyle. There is voting that is coming up. Who I forgot to tell y'all next week, Monday, I believe it is. My brother, not Monday, I'm sorry, March 6th, my brother Daryl Jackson is actually going to be coming in and talking about his platform. He's running for school board. His party for his campaign is coming up soon, and he's working on some details for some of that as well. So if you have questions about what that looks like, let us know. It's about to go down around. That's what I'm planning. Kelly, tell everybody. Y'all tell everybody. I'm telling y'all to tell everybody it's about to go down. We're going to do it, and we're going to make it a good time. It's a last-minute type of Mardi Gras thing, but I think that we can make it pop. So y'all be ready for tomorrow. I'm going to run on over to the store and make sure we got everything that we need to make
I know why
go down.
Kelly coming for the after 7 activities.
Kelly is working in the morning. But I bet Kelly, if she don't got to work tomorrow night, she going to hang out. It's going down. It's going down. Any words you got before you want to get the people before we head up?
Yo, just come down, support Happy Days. Listen, Happy Days, Patrice and Devon D are doing really awesome things. I ain't gonna lie, in my opinion, this is the best bar staff in Milwaukee. They make the absolute best drinks in Milwaukee.
Y'all better show out, yo.
They make the best drinks in Milwaukee. I'm trying to tell you that. Listen. The drinkage in here be on another level.
Because
for real, the bartenders be bartendering like hard.
130%.
You know what I'm saying? The events be on. Listen, the events be on 10. You know what I mean? We got karaoke Tuesday, right? And then Wednesday, what we got going on Wednesday again?
Wednesday game night.
Game night. Because it rotates, right? With the live band karaoke too.
So next week is gonna be live band
karaoke. Right? And then we got poetry night. And then every other Friday, so every second and fourth Friday of the month, we got live stand-up comedy. Like I don't know a lineup for any space like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially where, 4 out of 5 of them you ain't got to pay to get into. You don't got to pay to get into.
And we are very much working on so that you don't have to pay to get into any of them. So we're working on some sponsorships so you can just come and have a good time and enjoy the space. So we can get the sponsorship in alignment to accommodate all of the overheads. Then,
man, listen, that would be epic.
It's gonna happen.
That would be epic.
Said I'm scared of the Bobby and Whitney. Don't be scared of the Bobby and Whitney.
Don't be scared.
Vanessa. Bobby, just have it. So the what you call it, the hurricanes are originally going to be not frozen, but if Kelly want to freeze some, she can, and she want to blend them up for you, she's welcome to do so. I'm not putting it in the big cooler. We're gonna have to make them though, Kel. Maybe make a big picture of hurricane. Okay. Ooh. Just a big thing of it. So let me get up out of here so I got some shopping to do. It's been great. I want to thank y'all for being who you are and being who you are with, to, and for me. I appreciate that. It's all love, mad love. And until next week, I'm going to see y'all. But hey, it's like at least, let me see, it's 9 of y'all that I can see actively right now online. And I know at least 6 of y'all live in the city of Milwaukee. So I hope to see y'all. All right, then. Until next week. I'll holler.
Peace.